Oh boy, how's it going, everybody? Are we ready to get this going? Let me move some stuff around. It is time, once again, for Fire Emblem 7, whatever you would call this run. Hector Hard Mode, Ironman Plus. Oh boy, it's time. It's time. Okay, obviously last time we ended our run on False Friends with our boy Eric. This run, it's gotta go. There's no more time for messing around. Oh, the nerves are setting in, I'll tell you what. This is going to be a good one. Yeah, I lost last time. As you see in the thumbnail is actually the last hit that Hector took. He got crit by the boss of the chapter that we were in. And as such, we have to restart the entire run from the beginning. But it's gonna be okay, we have a good journey ahead of us. It's fine, no worries. We'll make it through this time. You can be here for this one, and then we'll be good to go. So I have put a lot of thought into this. I have put a lot of thought into how I want to approach this. Since yesterday, I've been thinking about it almost nonstop. Now, I thought about the affinity some, I looked into it a little bit more, I explored the possibilities of all of the different things that could possibly take place, and I still think that Wind Affinity is our best one. Not just for Fiora, but also for Lyn. Okay, so what's gonna happen is the amount of Tactician stars you have adds additional cheat modes when you have called yourself Lemon. Indeed, we'll have to, if we have a run 6, we'll name our avatar Lemon. But anyway, what we have to do here is the Tactician bonus gives you an additional. Also, I'm going to turn off animations since we've already seen this part. We'll turn them back on once we get a little bit further in. So the Tactician stars, I don't know how familiar you guys are with them, but basically what they do is they give you additional bonuses to hit and avoid to the units that have the same affinity as the avatar. And then on top of that, every unit gets crit avoid 1 point per Tactician star up to 10. Which is rather difficult to do, I will say, because Tactician stars obviously require that we play well, and that's the hard part. Yeah, you can choose the name after that VHS crust, because surely we will have a run 7. Almost no doubt in my mind about it. But yeah, you can choose the name after that. Obviously, this first chapter we have on lock. We know the RNG for this one, so we can get through it no problem. Hector obviously just kills both the soldiers to start off, and we run. We just take off running. Also, there's a very small chance that we can steal the red gem from the thief. Actually, no, there's not. There's no chance of that at all. Got curious about which month gives the affinity, and looked it up. Turns out each month has no less than 4 affinities in the Japanese version. Indeed, that is true. They are based upon the blood type that you have, in addition to the birth month. It's pretty cool, actually. Although it doesn't really affect that much. I think this way is simpler. You can just choose the one you want anyway. And the Japan version also doesn't feature ice on December. Yeah. My actual birth month of August doesn't have fire in the basic one. It has dark, which is sad to me because I like the fire affinity in normal Fire Emblem 7. One thing about this particular run is that fire affinity is actually arguably the worst one to have. Fire affinity grants attack, crit, hit, and avoid, which all great stats, don't get me wrong. I'll take a fire affinity if I get one. But in this run, the most important stat is going to be crit avoid. And as such, I've thought pretty extensively about how I want to approach supports for some of our units. Some obvious choices will be like supporting up Oswin with not with Hector, supporting up Oswin with Dorcas, as we said last time. And then we'll also do, what was I going to say? We'll do the Lords, they'll support each other, they all give each other crit avoid, so a triangle of the Lords would give us a grand total of like 25 crit avoid between them all, with Eliwood getting just a touch less. Anima affinity is attack, defense, I think avoid, maybe not avoid, but I know it gives crit avoid. Avoid would still be good, absolutely. That's why we went for Wind Affinity. Wind Affinity is going to give Lyn the ability to survive, more or less. Lyn is going to be a pretty vital unit this run, as far as I can tell, because she's fast, she can use bows, she'll have the Manicati, and she will be a lord, which we're going to have to use all the lords, or else they're just going to die. You really, like, in normal FE7, you can pretty much afford to not use your lords, but in an Ironman setting, particularly this kind of Ironman setting, we can't really afford something like that. We're gonna have to take a step back with it, just in general, and use all of the lords to their best potential. As such, we're going to have to use Lyn. Very useful if you're in Hoshido, but worthless if you're in Nor, absolutely. There are no sword masters in Hoshido, or in Nor, unfortunately. Okay, so we have determined that if we place somebody on this house, they will not die to a crit because we rolled the RNG differently. And as such, I think Bartre is going to be our best choice. This guy gets weighed down by 3, has 6 speed, so he will not double Bartre. And that makes it so that Lowen has a little bit more potential to run around and do some things. We'll still put people like roughly like this so that we can, you know, do the things. I hope this works better than the alternative. I've also come to the decision just now, actually, that perhaps Marcus shouldn't use the hand axe right away. Maybe we should equip him with the iron sword so he doubles and kills that guy. But perhaps that's just a thought for a subsequent run, which we very likely will have. Okay, please don't die, Bartre. Okay, he crits. Right, that's good. That's really good. That sets us up nicely to more or less start our journey. Oh, start our journey outwards. Okay, no, that's why we equip the hand axe. That precisely is why we equip the hand axe. That opens up our lives and makes it a lot easier. Unfortunate use of the silver lance, but it's got to be done. This mercenary is an absolute terror. And then I think we've determined that as long as we kind of surround Rebecca, she won't die. I don't think anybody else will die either. And we can't afford to surround her, although, yeah, this one will not double. As for these units, I've pretty much determined, like, that I'm pretty determined that I want to use all of the units that are in this chapter, except for potentially Sarah. Light tomes are going to be really good, no doubt about that, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough guiding rings to get her and Canas and Priscilla and probably Lucius all up to promotion. So I guess we'll find out how that goes. A crit would be appreciated, but I don't think it's going to happen. And then we're going to kill that guy with Hector, I believe. Actually, we might kill that guy with Oswin. No, wait, we're going to kill this one with Oswin, and then I believe we've determined from the last run that this hits. Very good. We're getting used to the RNG, so these first 2 maps are going to be a breeze pretty much every time. No need to worry about them as much anymore. We're pretty much stuck in the level ups we get this way, but they're actually pretty good level ups overall. So it's not something I'm too concerned about overall. Let's see. We'll heal up and get going. Think you get enough for 3? I'm not sure. I can't remember. We'll have to train up Matthew a little bit. That's one thing that I know for certain. Because we need to steal that one on the boats, and he ordinarily already. Actually, we're probably not going to be able to, if I'm being real. I bet the boss on the boat is going to be cap speed. So unless we train up Matthew and he gets some really lucky level ups, we might have to skip out on that one. Also, I'm going to give this kill to Eliwood. I might just give him the iron sword and save a use of the rapier. Because I can just trade that back over immediately since Lowen's right next to him. And I do want to put Lowen in range of at least one brigand. But not both. Definitely not both. We'll put him in range of this one. With the iron sword, of course. We want him to draw that guy out a little bit. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and attack to here. So the Pegasus... Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and attack to here. Okay. So perhaps we just surround... I don't know. I don't think the Pegasus Knight is going to go for Lowen. I think it's going to choose to go for Eliwood. He has less defense, and he's kind of a juicier target overall. I'm going to go ahead and send Bartre back. We're not going to need him. I've pretty much experienced this. Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. How do we want to proceed now? I mean, I guess we'll just have to carry on, right? Ah, man. Okay, so I don't have the RNG unlocked quite yet. Lowen... Okay, I need to update the death counter, I guess. That was dirty. Should we just go ahead and restart? What do you guys think? Because Lowen's gonna be kind of vital. we've experienced as much in the in Eric's map. Do you think we should just restart, call that a game over, and make that attempt number 6, or do you want to just keep going? We very well could just keep going. I think I'm gonna see what happens. This opens us up to perhaps experiencing new strats. I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe we should go back for Lowen. Definitely a hard choice. That was really bad, actually. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay. Okay, so how do I want to approach this part? You can't attack anybody. I believe we've determined that Hector is generally speaking safe up top. Okay, let me update the death counter too. That's 1 death. Rest in peace, Sir Lowen. I'm also going to move the chat just a little bit so that it's better on the screen. Let's see. There we go. That should be good. Yeah. Okay. Back into the thick of things. So, how do we want to proceed here? Because Rebecca will die if I am not extremely careful, and also a little bit lucky because I don't think we can kill this guy. Will you double us? Lowen's pretty eager to throw his life away. Yes, he is indeed. Much to the chagrin of everybody around him. Let's see, we might be losing Rebecca too. I will say that Will's not a bad replacement. If we do lose Rebecca, then it's perfectly fine to use Will. But my preferred archer is Rebecca for the purposes of this run. Although, most of that hinges upon her having the ability to, like, support Lowen, which, obviously not quite possible now. Oh boy, okay, so we're either losing Bartray or Rebecca this turn. I've done goofed pretty heavily. Okay, so we'll focus on that later. That's a problem for future Apollo. Hector with his hand axe, I guess, could stand here. Although I kind of prefer Oswin there. Unless Eliwood gets a crit here, then we lose somebody. And if he gets hit, then we get a game over. Obviously, we have to kill the Pegasus Knight, so we'll have to use Dorcas for that. But between these two, I think Rebecca's life is a little bit less valuable just at this point. Mostly because of Lowen not existing right now. We'll attempt an attack, because might as well. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep Rebecca then. We're in a bad spot though, regardless. Hopefully this is fine. I think Oswin, okay, Oswin's doing well. Let's see. Marcus is down here a little bit more than I had him previously. We'll send Bartray to get the secret book to sell. I'm gonna put Marcus on this thing right here. Let's see. I think we determined that if we put Hector in the forest, then he just gets crit and dies. So obviously we can't do that. But I am fine with putting him like here on this fort or something with a hand axe. With Matthew a little bit behind him, or perhaps just both of these guys out in the corner. And from there, let's set up a... we don't need to set up a trade chain. We can just go to the shop with Dorcas. We're also going to pick up more vulneraries like we did the last time. I guess we could use this chapter to build supports a little bit, but I don't think we're going to have time with the boss. Okay, good. He doesn't get on the mountain. He isn't able to, obviously. Requires more move than he has. Oh, Oswin. That was a very meaty hit that you had to take there. Oswin doesn't have a vulnerary on him, so gotta be a little bit careful. Let's see, Marcus on the mountain will be just fine. I'm going to let him stand there. The more turns it takes for him to crit, the better. Let's see. Going to kill this guy. At this point, I believe I can actually use Hector here and do some damage. That should put him into heal mode. And we can put her up here. And Matthew's just gonna have to sit in range, unfortunately, but that's about all we can do. That's fine. What else do we have? That's pretty much it for this map. So I've been thinking on supports, and supports are going to be basically the thing that keeps us alive. It's going to be the lifeblood, for lack of a better term. Let's see, so how do I want to put this exactly? What we need is to support up basically as many people as we can, and the way we're going to do that is by grinding out supports not only for the chapter that we're in, but in advance for the next chapter. which means that we'll be able to trigger supports immediately at the start of the map. And then within the same amount of maps, we'll have the same amount of supports as usual, because there is support overflow in this game and all. Let's do this. And we'll back off with Oswin just a little bit. He will take enough damage to die to a crit. And I would rather that not happen. You explained Fire Emblem very good, lol. I appreciate it. Glad you're understanding things as long as I'm explaining them. There is a lot to Fire Emblem, I will say, especially in this kind of run. There's a lot you have to do, a lot you have to keep track of. I don't know if you guys know much about affinities, but affinities are going to be basically everything that keeps us alive, as I've already said. So the Thunder affinity and the ouch, she crit. Okay. Hopefully we don't kill this brigand, because we need at least 2 turns. Please don't hit him, Oswin. Okay, you did. I think that's okay. He should go for Matthew pretty much every time. Let's see. We need 1 more turn to get down there to sell some things. I'll put him on the fort, let him just do that. I think it's fine, actually, as long as we don't let Sarah get hit. Matthew in the forest shouldn't get hit. He did before, but he shouldn't, in theory, get hit. He'll hand axe, and we should be okay. We really need to get into the shop. Okay. Please don't attack at 1 range. Please don't kill? Okay. Yeah. If we lose Matthew early on, I will reset for him. In these first 2 maps, anyway. Because he's going to be very vital. Stealing things and getting stuff from the chest is going to be extremely important. Because there are some chests that we're going to have to, like, sell the weapons in. One that comes to mind is chapter... the one after Eric's map, where we will have to pick up the silver axe in the chest in order to sell it, probably. Anyway, we want... let's see, we want Iron Sword, I think, for Elliewood. Iron Lance for Marcus at a later point, and Iron Axe for Hector. And then we'll use the rest of our money next time, next map, that is, on other things. Whatever those other things may be, I'm not sure at this moment. Can we one-shot this guy? I think we have to use Oswin for this. Oswin and Marcus going to be the most valuable units in this entire run, no doubt about it in my mind. So we're gonna have to do a very good job of keeping them alive. And, generally just keep them alive. That's about it. They have to stay alive or else we lose, as we've experienced. Okay, so we have a low-end-shaped hole in our army. Shopkeeper, whoa, what happened? Get some air. Barge right quick, these guys will kill that brigand any minute. Pretty much. Wait. Did Oswin get moved to low-end spot? I was pretty sure he could break down this right away, right? Huh, that's weird. I've never had that happen before, but that actually makes sense. That's very interesting. Anyway, we'll trade over some vulneraries to people. It's fine for the axe fighters to have 2 right now. Let's see. Who has my other weapons? Right, Iron Axe, and put him in the forest. This time we're going to have to just pretty much use up the hand axe that we have right away. We very much want to get rid of as many enemies down here as we can. Like I said, like I said last time, we're going to get the mine, because there's a very good chance that I'm going to mine glitch on Genesis. I haven't decided on that, like completely, of course, but there's a pretty high chance that we're going to do that. We'll build up supports while we're here. We'll have Matthew come down this way, I guess. Maybe Matthew could even kill this guy and get some experience that way. Experience distribution is going to be huge, especially in the early game. We have a lot of levels to give and a lot that we need to get done. Okay, nice crits. That could have been very scary. Of course, we don't see hit rates and whatnot right now, but we will. Probably once we're about halfway through this map, I'll turn animations back on. Need to see how far we're going to get and whatnot. Okay, we're not going to kill the Pegasus Knights this turn. Well, I guess we'll kill those 2 this turn, and we'll kill both of the archers, probably. And then we'll kill the other Pegasus Knights, so we'll be just fine. Very nice. Marcus is just honestly beyond comprehension in terms of unit, unit ability right now. Okay, now that we've lost Lowen, Rebecca might be the inferior archer, because Will has a lot more HP. We'll continue to use Rebecca as she's useful, but I think she might get benched in favor of the other one, Mr. Will. I'll equip Iron Sword for now, not like it really matters. We can't Canto back and get in range anyway. I don't think anyway, we might be able to. Okay, we can, which is fine. Iron Lance, a little bit scary, I guess. Okay, Oswin, break down this, and then swap over to the Javelin. We just want this guy out of the way, really. I guess it's maybe a little bit scary to do this immediately, but it should be okay. Very good. Once we get through this map, though, that's when things become iffy. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do the Merlinus map? Because there's some serious gold in that map, and we could use that. But it is Fog of War. Maybe since we don't have low in this turn, or this time, we could use this as an experimentation run where we attempt the chapter. Have Merlinus early and also get some gold. We will have Marcus this time, of course, I hope. As long as he doesn't get crit by this guy, which he very well might. Okay, it was fine even if he did. I don't know. So, I think what I'll do... Should I retreat with Marcus? I don't think there's any reason to really stay down here. But at the same time, if I threw hand axes, I could get rid of basically everything here. I'm gonna do that. We can pick up more hand axes. Hand axes is probably gonna be the best weapon we have for a while. We'll leave Rebecca just out of range. Okay, we'll do... I think Elliewood can confirm to get this kill. Yes. And then we'll rescue him back, drop him off. Please get a good level up, Elliewood, please. Come on. Okay, strength, speed. Okay, luck. We got everything we needed, except for, like, defense, but I'm fine with this level up. In fact, I'm ecstatic with this level up. Okay, we'll take him and place Dorcas here on the forest. And then drop Elliewood, and then heal him up with Sarah. We might head around the back this time. I don't really know. We could. It wouldn't really be that bad of a deal. Hector can kill both those cavaliers down there for free. And then... yeah, so they're going for the village. I think I'm going to attempt the Merlinus map this time, just to see how bad it is. Because obviously if it's viable without Lowen, it will be viable with Lowen. And if it's not without Lowen, it probably won't be with Lowen. Okay, I'm fine with speed. Speed is going to be an important stat either way. It actually probably lets us double the ones that we don't know of these guys. Okay. Marcus continued to be good. Probably could have just used Iron Sword there. I think he'll double this guy now. No, he won't, because he gets way down by 1. I'll give Rebecca a solid attempt. If she dies, then she dies. We have determined that this run is not one for Rebecca exactly. Okay, so we'll attempt the Merlinus map. I'll go ahead and grab that village. We'll head around this way this time. And hopefully be fine. We have Matthew where we need him to recruit Guy. We're gonna have to see the Matthew wink again. That's our good luck charm. If we don't see Matthew wink, it's gonna be a bad run. Guaranteed. Merlinus, yes, we're going to attempt for Merlinus. It's going to be very sketchy, but I think having Merlinus is perhaps better than not having him. You're going to hand axe. Let's see, we don't really have to worry about it that much, I don't think. How much do you do? The river gives you a little bit of a void. No, it actually doesn't, so this is completely okay to do. A miss is no big deal. We can heal. Well, actually, I mean, we can still do that and then rescue drop away. Then maybe she'll see the village next turn. Give the hand axe to Dorcas. And then do this, take drop, and Hector and Eliwood there. Now, let's see. If I stand here with an iron sword, I think we can do a lot of work with Marcus. I am definitely not opposed to giving Marcus experience. Every level up is going to be good for him. Every other stat doesn't really matter. I mean, every stat for Marcus does matter a lot. 16. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, actually we won't because she's damaged and we don't have a Boltner area down here. Okay, I think this is fine. We're pretty much good. The biggest threat in this map is definitely boys, because boys can straight up end the run. We very much require Hector to just land 2 hits, which is sketchy by itself. Okay, so here comes Guy. I don't know if we can get out of his range in time. But we also might be able to reach him with Matthew, where he's standing. No, we can't. Okay, we can get out of his range, that's fine. And then he will end up recruited on the next turn and immediately throw himself into the fray as a very strong combat unit. When it comes to the Hero Crest users, I think we're going to use both of the Axe Fighters. I think they are more valuable than I guess I would expect them to be, because of their ability to use bows once promoted. Bows in this hack, or, well, hack, quote-unquote, whatever it is, are going to be very good. You won't be able to go wrong with them in any capacity, really. Mainly for the purpose of 2 range. 2 range is actually really important. It prevents you from getting crit a lot of the time. And having 2 range gives you the chance to crit enemies without them attacking you, which... huge. It kind of goes without saying. Plus, the bows themselves are buffed back up to their usual selves. That being the 3% 3 times critical not critical modifier, effective damage modifier. That ends up making it so that, like, for example, Lyn with an iron bow is going to be able to double and probably kill mid-game Wyvern Knights. Which, I feel like that kind of just speaks for itself, right? Okay, we're still in a little bit of danger here. This archer is a little bit scary. However, I think that Eliwood is actually just fine to stand here. He's actually not fine to just stand there, but we'll have Osmond stand here with Javelin, and then Hector stand here with Wolfbeal. Wolfbeal is a magnanimous weapon, just one that we're not going to have for that long, I imagine, just because it's so good. Okay, good job. Marcus can kill this one for basically free, and then I think Guy can kill this one, yeah, for free. I will turn on animations though, because I want to see the crit. I'm almost certain we're going to get a crit. Not Rebecca, or not Sarah, rather. We get to see the proper use of the 40 crit killing edge now. Oh boy. Now that's going to be a weapon. We're going to give the Guy and Matthew, we're going to give them the support again. It's going to boost his crit by 10 by the start of the next map immediately. And then, upon that accomplishment, did anyone die today? So far, Lowen has died to a most unfortunate early game Brigand crits. But this run we're going to go for the Merlinus chapter and just kind of give a playtest. See if it's reasonably possible. If it is, then we'll do it every time, and if it's not, then we'll make sure to skip it next time. Okay, so Dorcas could probably attack this guy, although it hurts. It hurts quite a bit. Maybe I can bait this guy up into attacking Bartray. We'll see what happens from there. Okay, Pegasus Knight incoming. Please hit this, Hector. Be kind of important. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, now. Oh, he gets doubled. Wow. Well, as you can see, though, Hector's down to 4 crit. Against him, that is. Oh, he might die. He might still die. Okay, he's fine. Okay, he didn't get crit. That's important. Oh wait, is he still gonna die? Okay. Hector's fine. Hector's fine. We're all good. Hector lives to see another day. We want to get Marcus around there as fast as possible now, though. I think we're just going to have to retreat with Hector. Maybe use Eliwood here. He's fine, gets crit, absolutely. That's how we roll here. Okay, Javelin. We'll Javelin this guy, I think. No, we'll Javelin the Archer. All calculated. You know, you have the insight into my brain, Heartless Caesar. You know how it is. Okay, so we'll heal up Hector. We'll fly, well not fly, we'll bring Eliwood back considerably because we don't want him to get attacked. And then our fighters can kind of just mess around over here. This guy can move up one space, I do believe, so do it like this. And I think they should be fine. Yeah, and then the Pegasus Knight can attack Hector, but that's okay. Pegasus Knight is not that big of a threat. At least not yet, they will be later. No doubt about it. Do I want that kill to go to Marcus? I mean, might as well, right? Not like it really matters that much. Marcus does need supports too. I had half a mind to give Marcus a B support with Lowen, which would have been kind of huge for both of them. It would have given them both a little bit of attack, some crit avoid, which would have been nice. It's something that Lowen will otherwise miss, because the Ice Affinity will bring that, and Fire Affinity does not have that by default. It wouldn't have been much, it would have been like 5% for both, but every percent of crit avoid is kind of really important. Okay, rip bar tray. Yeah, that was gonna happen. That does make sense, that's a crit. Okay, so I think the plan for the next run is that we don't go up there with anybody except for perhaps just Oswin. I'll be back, though. Once I've healed, I'll be back. Yep, and that is, that's how they get him in the next game. So yeah, the plan for next run is don't go up top, take everything from the front side. Nice. That's a string of words that should not be taken in a separate light. We like it in the front, not in the back. That's basically our game plan for this map. Plan for the next run already, yeah, pretty much. I'm treating this run completely as a playtest run at this point, just because we lost Lowen. Not having Lowen for the next map, pretty much just sold me on the concept of, like, not being okay. I'll be back once we start the next run. Rip Bartray. It's true. He will be back. Man, poor Bartray. At least he didn't die with our hand axe, though. We still have the Dorcas and Osmond support, which we can still kind of set up. We can still trigger that. It's still going to be a really good support to have. Okay, Sarah, not in danger, but Eliwood's in a little bit. And we can just leave Hector in range, go ahead and trade over the hand axe, or the iron axe, and then heal him up again. How do we want to do this exactly? Basically just let Oswin stand here. If he gets crit, then he gets crit. Kind of just how it has to be. Okay, I think we're all good down here. We will bait this guy over with Marcus, might as well. I want to give those axe guys to, oh yeah, you can feel the poison button. Uh-oh. Okay, no poison button quite yet. We have one more turn before the button gets poisoned, I believe. I want to give those two Lance Cavalier kills to Hector. He one-shots them both, and that gives him valuable experience for fighting boys. Boys is obviously very scary. As I've pointed out, he can just end the run straight up. It may be a valuable strat to... Actually, Marcus could have straight died there too if he'd been crit. I didn't even calculate that out. It may be valuable to try my very hardest to grind out the A support, or the C support for Hector and Eliwood in the previous map. If I can manage that, then they'll be facing roughly like 10 crit avoid, plus whatever Hector's luck is, so he should be facing like a really low crit chance if we do that. Ouch. Okay, so Oswin is officially in range of getting killed by a crit by that guy. Okay. So, from there, we will probably just throw... Okay, we'll grab the hand axe and throw that with him. Yeah, okay. And then After that, we'll have to perhaps back off with Oswin a little bit and then use Eliwood to hold the fort, which is a strange thing to say, no doubt. But I don't think we have the move for that. I moved him back just a little bit too far. Well, theoretically we're fine if we just throw the javelin. The brigand can't move around the river, so as long as he's unable to do that, we're pretty free to just throw a javelin. Obviously, if he gets double crit, then he dies. Which, okay, we're fine. We're fine for one more turn. That's about all we can say. These guys both have iron swords. They're no threats. Dorcas is fine, and otherwise we're just waiting here, building supports. Yeah. Otherwise, we're just building supports and waiting. Okay. Very good. Oh. Very nice crit. That was a very effective one. I want to give that kill to Eliwood if I can. I should have moved him a little bit closer, but I didn't. Please kill this guy. Okay, nice. We get a nice crit there. So... Can I get Eliwood down there? I don't really know that I can. Eliwood can get the sword cav crits, or sword cav kills, and then... so you started playing Fire Emblem for the GBA for the first time, and was wondering, how do stats get determined when you level up? Can you manipulate them, or are they random? So you can manipulate them, but even most veteran players don't manipulate them, because there's no true way of doing it without save states. They're largely random. Each unit has a preset growth rate in each stat. For example, I believe, like, Dorcas here as an example, his strength growth is roughly like 30 or 35. So every time he levels up, it'll be a 35% chance he gets that stat, and then like X amount for each other growth. If you ever want to know their growth rates for certain, you can go to one of the Fire Emblem Wikipedias, or a website called Serenus Forest. And with those, you can find out the exact growth rates, and know the odds of the level ups basically being what you want them to be. If you are willing to use save states, which personally I'm not, but if that's how you play, that's perfectly fine. If you want to manipulate them, then you actually can. One way to manipulate like RNG is to actually go to the edge of a unit's movement range and just go back and forth like this. As you can see, the arrow changes, and each time that it changes, an RN is changed, so you can manipulate growth rates that way if that's your thing. But of course I'm not going to be doing that in this run. I actually don't know the RNG well enough, and I'm not using save states, so can't quite manage that. But I do hope you have fun. Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem is the most fun Fire Emblem in my mind. It's the one that I know the best, and the one that I have the most fun with. Okay, and then we're good. We're going to try to give that kill to Eliwood, that one that just ran down there. Oswin's obviously going to get this one. We need Eliwood to get good level ups. We also need Lyn to get good level ups. If we can manage as much for those two, then I think we're on a pretty good path. Thanks for the explanation. Play on the original GBA? Okay, so yeah, no save states. It's actually good to hear that you play on the original hardware. The original hardware is very nice. I don't use it myself, but...
My headset out here.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Just 1 second.
Get that here.
Okay, I should be back now. I'm sorry about taking a little bit of extra time. Some stuff came up. um, so as it turns out, there's a stray cat that we're trying to help out some, and it's really shy and stuff, and we're trying to kind of coach it to not be so shy. Anyway, anyway, we're back to the game now. I think otherwise, besides what all we did, I think we're pretty much done with this map. We just need to get through these cavaliers, which are no problem whatsoever. Basically just don't put Elliewood in range of them, and Hector can mop them up just fine on his own. I'll also leave Oswin out of range. We'll leave him so that he can support with door hits. They're going to be a good pair. Let's see. Might as well just heal with Sarah. Okay, anyway. Definitely a lot of good level ups to ask for. Pretty good path. 2 died, for sure. But we'll be fine though. We will be fine. Okay, let's get it, Hector. Hector's a beast against Cavaliers. Armor Knights too, but mostly Cavaliers because they have a little bit less defense and they don't have to worry. Or we don't have to worry as much about them surviving hits. Especially not with a level up like that. Wow. Wow, that was a good level up. I wish... I hope that we live so that we can keep that level up because that's a good one. That could very much keep us safe when it comes to things like boys. Boys is going to be very dangerous. I think I'll just place Elliewood in range, although maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just place Hector in range with this guy. Actually, we can just creep on down here a little bit. Creeping like a creeper. And then we'll kill that guy and generally just exist. Can't wait for the FE4 Wodow. Yeah, he didn't get the most important stat. Luck is actually the most important stat in this run, without exaggeration. Who else does Dorcas support with? I think he supports with Guides, doesn't he? He actually supports with Guides, so... I mean... we can get Guides, and then he can support with Dorcas, and that'll be double Thunder on his... or, well, double Crit Avoid as a result of the Thunder and Oswin's. He'll be missing out a little bit of defense, but I think he has every bit of potential to be good. Guides is going to be incredible. He's going to be probably far and away the best unit we'll have. He comes with the ability to use Brave Bows, like, out the gate, and then he can also use, basically any axe that we need him to use. This is not gonna hit, but it would have been really funny if it had. Yeah, let's get Guides. We're going to, absolutely. Best unit in the game. Well, Elliewood is facing 1% crit, so I actually kind of trust this. Let's go for it. And then if he heals, then we can hit him again with the Rapier, or we can maybe hit him with the Iron Sword, depending upon how much attack that will have. Are they at... no, they're at C rank. That should be fine, though. We can grab some stuff with Sarah. I think we have enough space. We can grab 2 hand axes and a javelin. Those are going to be our important weapons for a while. Especially since we have Marcus now. We're actually at a big advantage since we still have Marcus. When you realize Lightbrand Light Rune is so bad that it's unaffected by 10% crit on range. Actually, Lightbrand is still Lightbrand is still able to crit, but Rune Sword is not. Rune Sword, I don't know if it matters that much, because it's, like, not a weapon that we're gonna have for... wait, do we even get a proper Rune Sword in this game? I can't recall. Anyway. Hector can get this kill. Assuming he doesn't get crit, there's a 6% chance he just straight dies. Okay, hand axe, and javelin is just fine, and then I want to grab another heal staff. That was the other thing. And then we're basically out of gold until we get to the Merlinus map and see if that's at all possible. Okay, let's get it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on out, we're here. Are we? Are we here? Scary. But we do have Marcus, so Marcus can, like, chip this guy down a little bit with either the Silver Lance or a hand axe or whatever. He doesn't have a javelin, or else we would have baited that out already. But we can give him Iron Axe and let him chip away a little bit. Actually, no, we cannot do that. We cannot do that at all. Fog of War. Oh gosh, I'm so terrified of Fog of War. I don't remember the enemy placements in any way whatsoever. How much damage do you do? Okay, let's throw one. We got 2. Wait, did he have a special conversation with Marcus? I don't think so. Maybe he just has one with Hector. Maybe that's the thing. I think that's it. Jafar is going to be insane with the 5% extra chance to insta-kill. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. The thing about that is, I don't know if we're going to be able to get him, like, at all. he's actually gonna be really hard to get, because we have to save Nino, and she faces a Light Mage immediately. And Light Tomes in this game will have, like, I think 15 crit at base, which is very scary. Kinda goes without saying. Very terrifying. Now don't say that about Khalib, he's a good guy. Or, Caleb. I'm sorry, I just say that in my mind every time. He's a good guy, though. Anyway, let's see how this goes. We have no Lowen, we have no, Bartray. I think Bartray's... Nino is trustworthy. I don't think Nino's going to be usable, but we need to keep her so that she can recruit Jafar. Kinda big that she can recruit Jafar. DJ Khalib, indeed. True. Okay, so... I was really hoping that would hit. Not gonna lie, I was really hoping that would hit. Come on, don't get crits. Don't get crit, Hector. We need to keep this run. We got a good level up on you. That's all that we can really hope for. Okay, come on, boys. Come on, boys. Also, boys in the chat. He does hit. He does hit. That's very scary. Okay, so... theoretically, we can heal up and attack once, and then if we miss, we can rescue with Marcus. Hector really needs to hit this, though. Aleeb, more like he live. True. I hope he live anyway. If not... come on. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna build supports for a short little while, because we're going to need them if we're going to, you know, survive in any capacity whatsoever. Okay. Strength and defense. We take that. Strength and defense is very good for Hector. Okay, so from here, we want Dorcas and Oswin to get their support, give some attack and some crit avoid. A little bit of defense, too. I was going to give Marcus to Lowen support, at the B rank anyway. But, of course, Lowen is no longer here with us, so... I don't know. I guess I could give Sarah and Oswin a B support. That would give Thunder Affinity. Which is kind of good, actually. Maybe we'll do that. Although I don't know if I want to use Sarah on the long term. Whatever. Let's speed through the support grinding just a little bit. Won't be here too long, because luckily the speed up key on my official Game Boy Advance hardware is very handy for these sorts of things. Let's see. Support, nothing yet. Nope. These guys can't support yet. I don't want to support Hector with Sarah, obviously. Hector and Sarah support's kind of good for the purpose of our run, but I want to have the support between who was it? I want to have the support between Lynn and Hector be kind of a priority. So as such, I'm going to, you know, keep that open. Matt, guy support is good for the only yeah. Matthew has really good supports all around, really, as you're saying. It does break his character. May I ask how my day was and why? Okay, my day was actually pretty fantastic overall. Every day has been, like, honestly, a really good day for the past, like, week, and it's been really strange because I'm not used to that. The reason for today being so good is honestly because of this stream. I looked forward to it. I looked forward to it all day. I thought about this run pretty much ever since I stopped the last one last night, and I've been looking so much forward to getting back into it. So, thank you all for being here. It really does mean the world to me that you're enjoying this run alongside me. We do want to grab some more support points so that we can hopefully get their support at the start of the next map. And then after that, we can head off this chapter. I don't know how many I want to do. What turn is it exactly? Let's see, 74. We'll go like 6 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually going to do like a couple more because I'm nervous and I really want the supports to activate. That should be fine though. Okay, are we ready? We need to do a little bit of preparation because we're not going to have a prep map next turn or next chapter. Keep in mind. Let's see. Do you manipulate RNG at the moment? Currently no, I'm not going to manipulate RNG. The only RNG manipulation is, like, kind of by proxy, if that makes any sense, because we know the strat for the map following, or we know the RNG for the first map and largely for the second map, just having felt it out and stuff. Thing with the menu, it just shows my turn count right here. I just wanted to check that out. I just wanted to know, just for the time. We want to give Hector his Iron Axe back. I think it's going to be good for the next map. I also want to have a Vulnerary on Marcus. But also a Javelin, maybe? I think Javelin might be... how do I want to do that exactly? I want a Vulnerary... Yeah, I'll do this. We'll give a Vulnerary over to Marcus. Open and close the menu all the time. What do you mean? Oh, this right here? Basically just hitting end turn a bunch of times. But sped up, because I have the speed up thing. Basically, so, like, if you don't know how supports work, they grow by X amount of points between per unit, every time that you end turn with them standing next to each other. The reason I was end turning so much is just to get the support points going. Yeah. So, now that we have that, we can proc the supports immediately at the start of the next map. We'll accept the side quest. We'll try to get Merlinus. This is kind of just our trial run. Hopefully this works, because the gold would be really huge. And if we can get this consistently with these units, then we'll be able to get it for sure with Lowen on our side. Okay, Guy is going to be valuable. Actually, the enemies here are kind of weak, all things considered. So, I think we'll be kind of fine. This map is going to require a little bit of focus, though. I should have given the torch over to... Oh, wait, who do I have that on? It was Bartray. Yeah. I was gonna say I should have given it to Matthew, because he has extended vision as a result of being a thief. Okay, so if I Iron Lance this guy, he doesn't die, so I'll Silver Lance him, and then swap over to the Javelin, I think, right? I have to swap that over. Hector, can you kill this guy? Not quite. Also, Eliwood is not in range, which that also kind of helps the situation a little bit. Okay, so this snag is going to be broken down pretty immediately. We don't have this support active yet. We don't have any supports active yet except for this one. How much is Rebecca doing to this guy? 6 damage, so if Hector can do 16, right? No, it'd be a little bit more. He'd need to do 18. Can't quite manage that much. I think the play... what are your favorite healers of the FE series? I like Mulder from FE8. I like Mercedes from Three Houses. I think those are my top 2. In no particular order. It could go either way. Just depends. Okay, so if we don't have to kill this guy exactly. We could just kind of vibe and hopefully not die. I mean, like, kind of a tall order, I know, but I think it works. The only thing that really scares me is that this is going to be broken down immediately, and we need somebody who's very robust to stand here and take this. And I think Marcus is our only option, who's up close. I guess a clear play would be to rescue Merlinus and just hold on to him with somebody. Maybe just run back with him. Maybe give him to Oswin. Because there's really no need to keep him around here. We could run this way with Matthew. Trade over the Iron Sword. And pop the support. And then run that way with Guy a little bit. And then he can kind of just exist and not die, is my hope. Dorcas. Okay. So, we kind of know that we need Marcus to stand here. And we also kind of know that we need to not die with Hector. But that's okay. He won't die. We can kind of stand here with Dorcas, I think. And theoretically crit this guy, but if we don't, it's no big deal. We don't have a clear strat for this map, which does make it very spooky. I'm gonna stand here with him. Actually... So, I have placed him without a weapon down here. It's kinda not good. We can shoot this guy after a... No, I don't want to do that. He doubles Eliwood. That's really bad. I don't think Hector can just stand here. I think we have to do this. and get as many people killed on this side as we possibly can. After a few runs, we'll have every move planned, don't worry, absolutely. Let's see, we can throw a hand axe like this. In fact, what I'm going to do is pop the support to increase hit rate a little bit, get them to B rank, and then throw the hand axe like this. Please hit. Okay, that's really bad. Merlinus. Does Merlinus get doubled? If he gets doubled, he just dies. 6 speed. He gets doubled. Okay. I think that is officially run number whatever this one is. Because if you lose Merlinus, it's game over. Okay, so we know for sure that we need to get that guy killed next time. If we're going to attempt this again. I don't know if we will. We'll see how everything plays out, but I don't think it's going to play out in a positive manner. Because we can't rescue him with anybody. Our only option is to really try to get the crit with Rebecca. And we won't. Does the archer get weighed down? No, the archer won't get weighed down. Iron Bow has 6 weight, and it has more than 6 con. I think it has exactly 6 con, if I'm not completely mistaken. I might be. It might have 7 con. Yeah, it has 7 con, and this has... Oh, 5 weight. I was actually wrong on that front. But yeah, not weighed down, most unfortunately. Maybe we get lucky and he sees the kill on Rebecca and goes for that instead of Merlinus. It depends on whether or not he sees that as the game over objective, or if he would rather just get the kill on Rebecca. Oh, he goes back to heal. That was not intended, but we take that. That potentially leaves us alive to see if the rest of the map is possible. Rebecca's still gonna die, though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe, yeah, okay, we're fine. Very well done. Yo, what's up, cool spaghetti? Okay, Dorcas, you might get crits. Please don't. I think you're gonna get doubled. Okay. So Dorcas can't stand there. We need to figure out a better strat for this map if we're going to come back and try to reclaim it in the future. I don't think we will, though, if I'm being completely honest. I think there's too much to this map that we can't handle, even with the help of Lowen. We can't go upwards with Marcus, which would be the usual strats. I don't think we're going to be able to save the village. The only real benefit to coming to this map is the experience. And the experience is a finicky concept on its own, because it risks a death that is entirely not necessary. And one that could put us at extreme jeopardy for the next map, which is currently the hardest map we've played. I guess this would be the hardest map we've played, because I don't have a clear strat in mind to take it out. There's nothing like the rain to slow down enemies to help us out any. So I'm not sure how we would take this map on, just in general. That's a nice crit, although not entirely... Well, it's not going to be reliable, but it's good that we got that. You'll double this guy, you double archers, because archers are slow. But would you have doubled the mage? That's something I'm uncertain about. Probably would have. Early game mages are going to be slow and squishy. Even with increased growths, that would be, because the enemies here are like roughly level 5 at max, and then usually more around level 3. So they'll only get like 2 level ups of good, like really good levels. Let's see. We could... Our world is a little bit more open now. So what I'm going to do is bring Matthew back here for vision. We are on a vision quest, as it were. Fire Emblem Vision Quest, the hack reference. Very fun hack, by the way. If you haven't played it, recommend it for sure. I have been playing it in the background myself, and been having some fun with it. Okay, so from there, we kind of need to get you... Vision Quest Ironman run? I thought about it. I really did. I thought about streaming a hack Ironman instead of this, but I wasn't sure if that would be better. Good hack, for sure. I love Vision Quest. Not as much as I love Lonely Mirror, though. Lonely Mirror, I think that's still my #1 hack, as of right now. I haven't finished it yet, though, so perhaps that changes in the future. Okay, so no clear path. We can... I mean, if this hits, that's huge, but it's probably not going to, so I can't plan around that. Does Eliwood get the kill? 7, 13, minus 4, 9 damage, so that would be the kill. Dorcas, do you have a vulnerary? Okay, we'll have you stand here. Iron Axe and Vulnerary, and hopefully live. We still have Sarah, if it all goes poorly, which I kind of feel like it might. Okay, how much does Eliwood do? I bet he gets doubled. Oh, he doesn't, actually, and he doesn't face crits. Eliwood does not face any crit now, with his 8 luck and 10 received from... Okay, so Eliwood is officially our best unit. Funnily, he's actually kind of just facing regular enemies right now. Eliwood can very safely stand here as long as this guy can't move onto the river, which he cannot. We'll attempt a thrown hand axe here. If it hits, that's nice. Okay, obviously not. Ellie God, absolutely. Okay, so now Marcus can come up this way. We need to approach that village as soon as we possibly can. The village will get attacked very quickly. And if we don't get the village under control, we don't get the gold, and thus that eliminates any reason to come to this chapter because we've already kind of discussed that the experience is not worth the time. With Lowen, how would this map have gone differently, I wonder? Okay, we'll try this. Please crit? Okay, cool. 47 crit on the killing edge, definitely a good... I mean, really good. He's gonna be facing some danger. I can place him in range of Dorcas, and I think we're fine. Of course, as I said before, the obvious play is just to rescue Merlinus and pull him back, and that is more feasible if we have Lowen on hand. If we keep in mind that we'll have the Eliwood that doesn't get crit by regular enemies, if we keep that in mind... Ouch, that hurts, but you're gonna double... Okay, you're gonna crit. Killing Edge is gonna be wild. Eliwood with the Killing Edge and also not getting... Like, not facing crit is going to be massive, because we can pretty reliably do stuff like this. Like, you're facing a roughly 50% crit chance on every attack. And if you double, kind of like Guy does here, obviously it's really good. But on Eliwood, I don't know how that fares exactly. The Brigand will attack Marcus. If he crits Marcus, then he dies. Kind of a low chance. And theoretically, if we had the beast support with Lowen by this point, Marcus would not face any crit either, which would be amazing. Kind of goes without saying. If we can get the beast support between Dorcas and Oswin as well, then... Let's see. Then they will face 10 less crits. I think we're getting together a game plan that's going to be quite effective. Please... Okay, I was gonna say please don't crit, because that opens you up to a death. Very lucky dodge to begin with. Okay, more luck. That helps us out. Okay, Eliwood is going to have to hold the fort there. If we can get Guy back on a forest, he's safe. He'll basically soak all of those guys down there for a while. Okay, Hector can kill that guy, and then we will heal up with Sarah. Heal up Marcus, that is. Okay, these guys can move on rivers, I have to keep that in mind. But only if they're adjacent to the river to begin with. Please hit this. I really hope you hit this. Okay, nice crit. That's keeping us alive. The only weapons that can kill Dorcas are poison ones. You might be onto something. That might be the only true threat to our lovely... father of Dorothy. Actually, we don't know that for sure. Very much may not be. Entirely a headcanon thing. So, for one more turn, we are safe here. I think this is actually completely safe. Well, not completely safe. If he had missed and then got crit, and then got crit again, then it would have been awful. But that didn't happen. Okay, please, crit. Okay, nice. We're gonna get another kill with Eliwood then. Actually, I don't know if we can. That might not be the safe play. Actually, that might have been a really bad play. But that's only bad if we let this guy live. And if we don't let him live, then Eliwood can have the kill just fine. See, this is why Marcus is so good. I think this chapter is actually quite viable for us to do, especially if we have Lowen. And Bartray. If we have Bartray, then we can drop Merlinus, or we can just hold Merlinus with Bartray the whole time. Okay, we'll get this. He does face more crit now, that's because I moved Hector out of his way. Dang, I didn't really think about that. I hope he doesn't get doubled by the Myrmidon. Get some speed, hopefully. Okay, he got speed. I doubt he'll be doubled. We'll still check to make sure. 13, he's still gonna get doubled. Unless you get weighed down, which you don't. Okay, so Matthew, kind of just gonna have to vibe here for a little bit. With your lockpick, because I don't really... Oh. That's not very good, is it? Hand axe equipped, vulnerary up. Hopefully live. And then we'll just continue on down here. A crit would be nice, but it's not necessary at all. You'll have these guys under control the whole time. I still can't decide if I want to use Guy or Raven. I discussed it off stream a little bit in my Discord server, link in the description if you feel like joining. That's also where you'll find the patch to this hack after I decide that I want to release it. Yeah, we had a brief discussion in there about how Raven with a Priscilla and Lucia support will be having... He'll have minus 26 or 25 crit avoid. Like, he'll have 25 crit avoid, just kind of for existing in the range of those two. Ouch. Okay, so Dorcas, like, literally just evaded death by dodging 2 15 damage Iron Axe guys. He doesn't have the right to be alive, and neither does Matthew, apparently. Okay. We're gonna carry on without Matthew, but I am pretty sure that that's a mistake to do. That is an unfortunate death. Rip him. Let's see. Okay, so Matthew's death means that we lose out on a lot of treasure, including an Elysian Whip, which is pretty guaranteed in the later, like, middle-ish game, like around chapter 17 or so. Losing the Elysian Whip is bad for obvious reason, because we plan to use Fiora. Oh, there goes Guy, too. Massacre. This chapter is not worth it. I have determined. We're not doing this chapter again. Okay, so there's 4. Oh, man. Okay. That'll happen, though. We're still not dead, though. We're still alive, so we'll carry on. I don't know if we're going to be able to get another Killing Edge for a while. Losing the Killing Edge puts us in a lot of jeopardy. Because, well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily put us directly into jeopardy. It kind of just bogs us down a little bit. Nice miss, Rebecca. That actually puts a big wrench in my plans. I guess we could try something else. I don't know, we'll try something like this, I guess, and just hope that it hits. We could try moving him up here, and then... I don't know. If we move him here, then he just gets killed. So, we could try... We're kind of just bad off, aren't we? Yeah, we kind of just lose. I guess, theoretically, Dorcas doesn't get destroyed if we get rid of this guy. But I don't know if that's... Oh, okay, my game just froze, like, for a second. From here, though, I don't know if we're safe in any capacity. Actually, we're explicitly not safe in any capacity. You get doubled. So we have to kill the Myrmidon this turn. Yeah, we're not doing this chapter again. If we... Like, we're gonna have to reset, surely. We've lost a lot of units already. I don't even know if it's worth continuing on with this attempt, to be completely honest. Might very well be worth going ahead and calling this attempt a big GG. Because of many factors. There is exactly no unit that is safe except for Marcus right now, and that's only on the basis of him being a god. Okay, so we'll do this, throw the hand axe, and then move up and try to crit with Eliwood. We'll get a little bit of crit from their supports, but not that much. I think it's like 10. Okay, that's a good level up. Okay, so what do we do here? I mean, to be honest, like, at this point, I'm kind of just throwing caution to the wind. Because having lost so many units, especially Matthew, that's the real kicker that, like, really makes this a little bit less worthwhile. Especially up to the point in chapter 20, roughly. Losing out on things like the silver card. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Even though I'm throwing caution to the wind, I shouldn't have done that. The day Marcus isn't safe is the day we have to restart the run. True. Very true. Let's see, don't get hit. Okay, cool. Crit, please? Okay, cool. You're gonna double this guy too, because it's a steel axe. let's see. Yeah, at this point, I'm mainly just planning for the next run. We're not going to do this chapter again. It's kind of just not feasible. You might get crit and die, and if you do, then Rebecca dies. Okay, yeah, you don't, but you're going to die to the Nomad next turn. Losing Dorcas is a major blow as well. Oh, Merlinus dies. Okay. Well, that's a reset. I'm kind of glad, if I'm being completely honest. It was an oversight, but hey. Anyway, we will speed through these next few chapters. It's going to be a long and arduous journey, as we can all tell. I could see the merit in going through Lin mode to train up, like, let's see, probably Dorcas, and would we want to use Sane? I don't know if we would. But we're not going to use, yeah, oh no, he's dead. Okay, this time we have a game plan. We have a very strong game plan, and we know what we need to execute. Hopefully what we execute is not our own units. Okay. I don't know how many attempts of this I want to do. It's... Okay, actually I need to reset that thing, because we're on attempt number 6. Also, I forgot that I need to go back and name this after Lemon, as we promised. The Lemon run is going to be the good run. That's how we're placing it. If you are still in chat, Lemon, and if you want to choose Affinity, you're free to do so as I fix up the counters and whatnot. 0 deaths, attempt number 6. Very nice. But yeah, I'm not sure how many attempts I feel like doing of this. This is actually still very fun. Yeah, next is you for sure. Name Free Melee, that's a good name. Although I don't think it'll fit. It's only 7 letters. So, maybe FR, and I don't know. Oops, didn't mean to go back on that. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. Use these settings. Let's get going. As I said, I'm going to use the official speed up key on my official Game Boy Advance hardware, and we're going to get through this one very quickly. We will turn off animations, put the game speed on whatever it needs to be. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. Let's get hyped. Let's get hyped. This is going to be it. We'll make it back. Honestly, this feels more like attempting to do Ironman FE13 on Lunatic, but less Garbo due to better map design. I think I agree. It is very up to the whim of the game, and in addition to that, it does have better map design, I will say. Awakening doesn't have the worst map design, I'll say. Has a Japanese Game Boy with a speed up function, absolutely. that's what we'll call it. Okay. We've determined that Hector won't die to wire, but let's just make sure so that we don't use a vulnerary by mistake. Okay, 20 after weapon triangle. He'll take 12 damage. Okay. Whoops. Shouldn't have moved Matthew like that, but it's okay. Your laptop rip. Now you're here again. Well, now we're on the Lemon run, so hopefully your laptop remains fine, and hopefully our run remains fine. Yeah, I lost Merlinus and got a game over. But it's fine. I'm actually not disappointed by that in any way whatsoever, because the run was going extremely poorly. I was kind of looking for a reason to reset, if I'm being real. Losing Lowen and losing, I mean, honestly, losing Lowen and losing Matthew is basically just reset material by itself. The Lemon run is supreme. Absolutely. This is gonna be the run. Let's get hype. The Lemon run. I'm gonna have to rename vulneraries to lemons in the code, in the game, whenever I open it up next time. That's what we'll do. Maybe we'll rename special items after people in chat, if their runs fail. Okay, so, obviously, back to this strat again. We'll do that, and then we'll go here. I think we decided with Bartre. And then Dorcas here. And then Lowen here. Iron Sword. We should have moved Rebecca a little bit closer, but that's okay too. We didn't do that. Okay, and then Matthew here. Vulneraries kind of look like they contain lemon juice. They could. They very well could. That's why I had the thought, to be honest. It's like, perhaps that's the play. Okay, speed through. We should be okay. I don't see... oh, yeah, right, he crits that guy. And Marcus gets crit. Okay. As long as we don't put anybody in range of Mr. Brigand, we'll be okay. I think, anyway. Very good, get that kill. Nobody gets in range of Brigand. 11 crits, so Anybody that is attacked by this Pegasus Knight will be crits. Theoretically. Whatever the first attack of the next turn is, they're gonna get crit. We need to keep that in mind. I guess I could shuffle the RNG once, but since I know that, maybe that's not the best play. I don't know. I might shuffle the RNG once. Let's just shuffle the RNG once. Okay, and this way we shouldn't theoretically get crit. Theoretically, like entirely theoretically, we very well might get crit still. Okay, put Dorcas here. Lowen. We'll put Rebecca here. Bartray, and then Lowen, Iron Lance, and let's hope. Because that's about all we can do at this point. Get through this chapter very quickly. Okay, he missed Elliewood, that's really good. Rebecca, you can kill this guy, perfect. Okay, we can do a little bit better this map for sure. We have all the potential in the world to do better this map. We'll move these guys forward. And there we go. I think this is going to be the run. We feel a lot better this time. I'm going to move Bartray to get that. We don't have anybody who can really help us out here. Obviously Elliewood. The combination of Elliewood, Dorcas, and Lowen would kill this guy. But I don't know if it's worthwhile. Hand axe would be kind of good. Maybe we could throw a hand axe. And then kill the archer. Yeah, we can do that. The archer will die. We all feel a lot better this time, absolutely. This is going to be the run. I am calling it now. We will make it all the way to endgame on this run. Actually, maybe that's a little bit too bold. But you know what? You gotta have some boldness sometimes. Okay, very good. Ouch, that one hurts, but we're okay. We can run Marcus up this way. Kill that guy. He is in a little bit of danger, but I think that's still okay. We'll put Oswin here. Attack. And then... So, I'll throw a hand axe here. I know it's a little bit risky, but we'll do that. That way Sarah won't die, theoretically. She has 6% luck to start off. And this guy will not double her out the gate. Don't want to use a vulnerary with Matthew just yet, so we'll place him out of range. And then Rebecca, the combination of you and Elliewood should be able to get this kill. Actually, just Elliewood by himself would have gotten the kill, but I wanted the chip experience. Very good. Okay, Bartray get that skill book, secret book, whatever. Oh, he got strength and luck. That's kind of extremely good. And we'll move Lowen here and Dorcas here. Okay. Like I was saying earlier, it could be valuable to get the Hector Elliewood support this map. I think we'll try to do that. We'll see if Lowen can get this kill. If not, it's no big deal. We want to try, though. Whatever. Marcus, well, maybe Oswin, and then we can use Marcus up top. Walk away for 2 minutes and we've restarted? Yeah, we got a game over with Merlinus. He died. So we had to start over. Ironman rules and whatnot. Maybe it was half an hour. Maybe. But we're gonna speed through this very quickly, and hopefully make it just fine. Okay, good. If he'd missed there, that would have been really bad. Okay. We need 2 turns before we can buy the stuff that we usually buy. Once again, put Marcus here. Put these guys here, and 1 turn to go. We will go ahead and start building the Rebecca Lowen supports. Grab, yeah, okay, we're fine. Please don't crits. Good. Now, Bender. Sell that secret book, and let's get some vulneraries. We need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll hop into the shop here, or the armory, and we'll grab Iron Sword, Iron Lance, Iron Axe. Yep, plus 10 crit on every single weapon in the entire game. Isn't it lovely? And then every weapon that had a little bit more has additional 10. So, Elliewood's Rapier has 20. Hector's Wolfbeal, 15. And then, of course, Lynn's Manicati is just a killing edge now, which is kind of amazing. Killing edge with 3x effective damage. Okay, Marcus, keep a handle on that guy. Let's see if we can get that support going. I don't know if the talk conversation grants additional support points, but if it does, that's nice. And 3 lords and 2 are total scrubs and emblem to boot. Absolutely. We're hoping that Lynn is going to be really good this run. We're going to be relying on Lynn a lot, because she's going to have 2 range with the help of her promotion, and she will have the speed that she'll be able to double Wyvern Knights for 3x effective damage with, like, steel bows. And I think that's going to be really valuable, especially with the extra crit on them, because she is going to be granted crit from her supports and stuff anyway. No, actually, like, unironically relying on Lynn. It sounds funny, but it's true. Okay, good, we got the support. Whew, okay. This one. This is the run. That's what you come back to? For sure. Relying on Lynn. Okay, this time, this is the run. This is the run. We got this time. What did you miss? You missed attempt number 5. Actually, yeah, attempt number 5. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. This is where everything picks up. Okay, we already know that we're not taking the back entrance. We're going to just kill this guy, and that's gonna be that. We already know that Hector will not face too much crit, like, at least not to the point where it's super detrimental, as long as we have Eliwood nearby. Okay, there's that, and here's this, and we'll trade over these weapons. Whoops. We'll trade over these weapons in exchange for 2 vulneraries. We'll grab the Iron Lance, put it on Lowen, probably. Actually, we don't need to, exactly. Let's see, how did I want to do this again? I wanted to... I'm going to use the hand axe still on Marcus here. That gets us through basically all of the enemies. If we can get through all of the enemies here, we're basically safe. Once again, I'm tempted to put Matthew in range so that he can soak up that kill. If we can get some speed on him, that's kind of huge. Rebecca and Lowen can play the support game. And then, I guess we'll just have Sarah, like, roughly in this area somewhere so she can heal whoever needs it. Perfect, he gets that kill. Hector doesn't die. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry for the speed up, but we've played up to this point like 6 times, so we're gonna just speed it up. Season 6, when does season boss abuse? Well, we're not going to boss abuse because these are the boss stats, and they have like a lot of crit, so there's gonna be no boss abuse. Plus, I don't like to boss abuse anyway, so we can't have any of that. There's gonna be no boss abuse. That's a really good crit though. That gets us through him. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Hector can throw a hand axe, and then we can get the kill with Rebecca. Imagine that, getting kills with Rebecca for real. Actually, we didn't kill all of these guys. Maybe what we do is get a kill with Rebecca here. I think that might be the play. And we can get the other one with a low one, and then get the archer kill with Marcus. Perfecto. Bam. Feeling good. Actually, I wonder what Matthew could do. Maybe he could just get chip damage? Probably. Maybe he crits twice? Nah. Wishful thinking. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is gonna be the run. Marcus, very good. Very good, Marcus. Let's see. Bartray, can you kill this guy? Not really. But neither can Eliwood. Come on, Bartray, we're relying on you pretty heavy here. Very good. Very well done. We have kept everybody alive so far. This is an improvement. This is so far the best run. This is the lemon run, which it makes perfect sense. Okay, so you... Okay. I think we're good. I think we're fine and dandy. We'll have Sarah come down this way. We'll need her to heal. We want to get Guy as soon as possible. Okay, what we'll do is equip Hand Axe, and then grab this village. Like I said previously, I'm going to grab this village just for the purpose of having a mine, so that if it really comes down to it, I will mine glitch Genesis. I straight up will. I don't care. Genesis is the most unfair map in the entire game, and I will not feel even a slight bit of shame in doing that. On this timeline, absolutely. Okay, so you'll move in. Theoretically, we would want somebody to soak that hit too. 17 damage, 14 damage. It'll be 16 and 13, weapon triangle, so Hector's fine as long as he doesn't get crit by literally both, which he shouldn't do. Especially with the Eliwood supports in effect, which we can do by placing him here. We'll get them to B-rank this map, and then they won't be facing crit. Hector won't be facing that much crit from the boss, and Eliwood won't be facing crit from anything, because he has really good base luck. We want Bartray and Dorcas to build support, and we also want to give the Dorcas support to Oswin as soon as possible. Okay. We've got our scrub squad here. We're also going to give the A support, or the B support of Marcus and Lowen. I've decided not to go for the full crit build on Lowen, just because we need crit avoid as much as we possibly can get. Okay, good. Dodge one. Make sure to stay hydrated. Oh my gosh. Hector just got crit. That was absolutely terrifying. If he didn't dodge, he would have died. Oh, I don't know about it, boys. This is something indeed. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, that's really bad. We'll throw a hand axe and hopefully kill this one now. Okay, cool. Is this the Dawn Brigade? No, it's, whatever the heck this is supposed to be. Ooh, good level up. Speed. We like speed on Hector. Okay, please, Elliowood. Ooh, he crits. Okay, that scared me. I thought that was a miss. Ooh, I think a miss would have been run ending. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been. We could have rescued and then moved here. So we would have been relatively, like, quote-unquote okay. Okay, we'll not try that. We will attempt with Lowen. This is it, the Breakfast Club, absolutely. Please don't get hit, lol. Ooh, he got hit, lol. Oh, rip. That could have been really bad. The Lemon Run, absolutely. Once we get through this chapter... Oh my gosh. Once we get through this chapter, we'll stop being so hasty with our units. Okay, you have a lance. We have a hand axe on Marcus. We'll heal him up and put him on the fort, and he'll soak all of the archers and the lance calf. But first we want to ensure that we can kill this guy. I think we can do that with Rebecca. Rebecca's going to be really good this run, just because she will have a low in support. I think from here we're actually safe until Guy starts moving. Once we get Guy, we're pretty much in business. Because the, obviously the Killing Edge is massive. Like the 40 crit on the Killing Edge, absolutely incredible. From here we're just building supports with these guys for a little while. We can build their supports, then they will soon become unkillable on their own. Okay, yeah, we're not going for the Merlin in this chapter. We're just gonna let that village get destroyed. I'm absolutely not playing that map again. Not on a run like this with all of the good luck. Okay, Marcus not doubling is a little bit sus. I thought he would. I also didn't check speed. Okay, I guess they were just they're within 1 point of speed when it comes to like everything. Okay, so who do we want to kill the most? I think we want to kill the Cavalier the most. But also, I don't really know. I guess we could kill the Cavalier and then... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That places him, I think, in range of both of these guys. So, we'll keep the hand axe on. It'll break this turn. But I think that's necessary. We can pick up more. We're going to get like 2 of them. And then we'll be okay. Okay, so if we want to put Sarah or somebody here on the mountain, that's okay. I think she can move there, and we can also heal up Matthew. Okay, from there, still pretty spooky. Marcus is being our front line in a pretty heavy way. We'll get these other guys moving this way now. We just want to keep, well, literally just do what I didn't do. I want to keep Oswin in range of Dorcas as much as I can, so we can reduce the amount of turns that it takes for us to build their supports. Okay, there's Guy. Okay, we're down to, I think, 2 uses of the hand axe. Hopefully the archer attacks first. Cool. Technically that axe fighter does count as 2 range. Oh, hand axe broke there. Okay. That's actually fine though. The others are weakened enough for the experience to start flowing in a different way. We'll back up out of their range completely. Next turn we will recruit Guy. And then we'll catch the blink because we always have, or the wink rather. We'll catch his wink because we have to do that or else it's a cursed run. And then I think we're basically in the clear. We have to take it slow, that's for sure. But the Lemon Run is the best run so far. Like, without, like, hands down, kind of the best run. It's been a lot to consider, and a lot that's come in handy from our knowledge. Okay, let's grab that wink. Keep your eyes on Matthew. His right eye is going to wink. Well, it's actually his left eye, but it's on our right side, so keep an eye on his right eye, because he will wink. The only time this happens in GBA Fire Emblem, by the way. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna take this slow so they make sure to catch it. Make sure to keep an eye on him. He's gonna wink. Matthew, come on. Okay, the next one should be the wink. Matthew's about to wink. This is for the good of the run. Trust me. Okay, right here. There he is. There it is. There's the wink. Okay, this is a good run now. We're good. We're good. This is a good run now. He has winked. He has given us his blessing. Watch this. Bam. Good luck instantly. That's how that works. That is precisely how that works. Okay. Lowen will not die to a crit. In fact, if he crits, he will get the kill on him. Not entirely necessary, of course. The wink of luck. Yeah, he winks. It's the only time that happens in Game Boy Fire Emblem. There's an entire command programmed to make explicitly just Matthew wink. Nobody else in the entire game can do that. Okay, well, what we'll do here is kill this guy with the Iron Sword and then trade that over with Guy so as to not waste the crit avoid, or not to waste the killing edge too much, because it's going to be an incredibly valuable weapon. Gives an invisible plus 10 hit, avoid, and crit avoid, absolutely. Oh boy, imagine if that was the case. We would have to get it every run. It would actually be mandatory. I mean, it is actually mandatory, what am I even saying? Okay, who's in danger? Lowen is a little bit in danger. Oh, it's feeling good, it's feeling good. I think we got this one in the bag once the supports are built. I did that thing again where I moved Oswin too far. I think it goes without saying that Oswin's going to be our first promoted, our first unit that we promote. He's going to be a general, like, as usual and all. It's going to be quite necessary, I feel. Let's see. You are kind of fast, so maybe Guy, and then we rescue him. Actually, no, he actually doesn't even double. Maybe he does with Iron Sword. Yeah, he does with Iron Sword, but it's still too much for me right now. Okay, Hand Axe. I think we can just let Marcus handle this. We'll trade the Iron Sword back over. Let him kill that guy. Actually, we'll kill this guy with Lowen, I think. Yeah. The wink gives guys killing edge plus 10 crit. That's what it does, for sure. It gives every weapon in the game 10% crit. Oh, bad level up, but that's actually okay. The rest of the run's been so good, I'm not too concerned. We have an Iron Lance that we need to give to Marcus, I believe. Who has it? Okay, there it is. Iron Lance over to Marcus. We will have him stand here. And if you crit, that's really good. Of course not. If not, then we basically just have to hope that Lowen doesn't get crits. 16 damage. It'll be -1 from weapon triangle, so it'll be 8. He'll face exact death if he gets crit. Which is very, very bad, of course, unless we perhaps rescue him, in which case Hector would die. Because I don't think I'd be able to heal him up enough. So, Lowen, please do not get crit, lol. It's about all we can do. Every time I say, don't get crit Lowen, he gets crits, so this is where it gets sus. I took it a little bit too fast, I believe. Okay, good thing I caught that with Sarah, or else she would have died. That said, Elliewood is going to have to be the one to rescue her, and that's not exactly the best thing in the world. We can rescue Guy, because he's tiny for whatever reason, and then drop Sarah, assuming he doesn't get attacked there. Very good. Very good. Okay, come on, I think we're doing it. We're doing the thing, and it's all going according to plan, quote-unquote. Okay, I'm gonna turn on animations, because this turn has very high potential to be climactic. We'll do Sarah off. Okay, Elliewood, you are in danger, but you have some crit avoid. You have exactly, I think 5 plus, 5 plus your 8, so 13. You face exactly no crit. Elliewood is completely safe. And I don't know what the enemy formula is for going for crits, but I don't think they consider them. Unless it's like a very significant chance. Believe in the blessing. This turn, gonna be a big one. Okay, come on. We got this. My main goal is to get back to the Eric chapter. Uh-oh. He saw the crit. Okay. He might double. That might be why he went for Lowen. Okay, we're good. We're good. Elliewood's gonna get that kill. We'll get a kill for Elliewood. The Pegasus Knight's gonna come this way. That goes to whoever, I feel like, really. Probably to Rebecca. Actually, Rebecca's going to damage, and then... Perfect. Perfect. Elliewood is Ellie good. Eliwood's arguably our best unit because he doesn't face any crit and he has outstanding crit rate on his own. Okay, Rebecca, shoot this guy, and then we'll get the kill with somebody else. Probably Dorcas. I'll trade him over a hand axe or something. Actually, I don't know if we have one on hands. But Dorcas needs to get some experience, because I think he's going to be a vital unit. Maybe it goes to someone else, actually. That's a little bit scary to me. But not to Hector. Hector needs to get on the fort and heal up the rest of his HP as soon as possible. What we'll do, actually, is maybe just... Since Eliwood, we confirm, does not get killed, maybe what we'll do is place Eliwood in this guy's range, but not in the archer's range, of course. Eliwood's our safest unit, and that's kind of the funniest thing to me. I think we're otherwise okay, though. That would be kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. How do we want to do this, though? Maybe what we'll do is take the hand axe, Canto back, grab this with Dorcas, and then if this doesn't work, then it's okay if we kill with Guy. Okay, cool. Very good. Very good. This run's going so well. Oh, we're doing it. This is gonna be the one. Okay. Pegasus Knight, keep that in mind. You will not kill Eliwood, as we've confirmed, I think. Question mark, you have one more crit. You have a 1% chance of killing Eliwood. Very sus. It is the one, absolutely. We got this. We have our game plan. Okay, don't 1% crit Eliwood. Please, 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 please. Okay, we're good. We're good. Eliwood, you might crit, please. Ah, it's fine. Okay, so that kill can go to somebody else. Archer kill's going to Marcus. I'm not even going to play around with him. Okay, what we could do is do this, and then... Oh, well, we'll do this, and get this kill with Marcus. Now, one thing I do want to actually keep in mind is that we need to consider what we want Marcus's S rank to be. If we give him S rank axes, that gives him the ability to use the hammer with a lot more accuracy. But if we give him S rank lances, that gives him javelins with a lot more accuracy. For now, though, I don't know if it matters that much. We'll give him... I think we bought an extra iron axe somewhere. We didn't buy enough, whatever we did. Okay. Okay, so... Get this kill. Not even gonna mess with the archer. Give it the sword for now. The power was in the lemon all along, absolutely. It was sour at first, and now it's sweet. It was also hydrated, like you all should be. Grab some water. Okay, Rebecca, it doesn't really matter what you do here, just chip, get some experience. Okay, we'll build up supports after this too, and we'll be basically in the clear for the Eric map, which will follow this one since we're not going to the Dorcas, or to the Merlinus map. Okay, so we'll trade this over, the Javelin that is, and throw it mainly for the chip. If he gets crit, then that's cool. And then if he doesn't, that's also fine. Hydrated is your middle name. That's a good middle name to have. Okay. You double. I think we're just gonna give the kill to Eliwood still. Please. Okay, cool. A little bit scary. 89. 89 is, it has missed this run. VHS Hydrated Crest. Perfect. Very good level up. No luck, but your base luck is really good, so it's kind of fine. Okay, none of the dry crust thing. Very good. Okay. I'm getting a little bit nervous for the next chapter now. This one's been going so well. We have everything in order. Okay, so we will not worry about him right now. Pegasus Knight, that is. Hector will get the 2 Cavalier kills, and then as long as we can kill boys with the B rank support, he'll still be facing 3% crits, but it should be okay. Okay. This run's been going so well that I'm just scared, like straight scared. It's every single action feels like it could possibly be my last one. Okay, Wolfbeal. Put him in range. Perfect. Marcus can go here. Let's see, you'll do 18 damage. Minus 1 for weapon triangle if I give you... Told you so, yep. We'll do Iron Axe for whatever that gives us. It'll be 18 minus 1, 17, 6. So a crit will not kill Marcus. Okay, okay. We got this. We're doing it. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. It doesn't matter what happens here. This is fine. Hector's just a beast. Very nice. It would be really lovely if we could get the crit against the boss. I don't have my hopes up for that. I actually have my hopes just that we don't get crit, period. But theoretically, we're fine. Once Hector and Lynn and Elliewood are all supported up, Elliewood's getting plus 20 crit avoid, and then the other two are getting plus 25 crit avoid. So our lords are theoretically going to be safe for the entire game. And if they're safe for the entire game, as long as they're near each other, of course, 102 damage there, that's wild. As long as our lords are safe for the whole game, we're safe. That's the hope, anyway. Okay, so from here, I want to give that brigand kill to Elliewood, if I'm being real. I think it would be good for him. Because the more level ups on Elliewood, the better. As I've stated, I don't think we're going to be using Guy on the long term. He'll be, of course, useful with an Iron Sword, but I want the Killing Edge to basically be on Elliewood the full time. Because he's getting plus 5 crit from Hector, and then he'll be getting plus 5 crit from Lynn, and then he has base 3 luck, or 3 crit, so that's 20, that's, like, and then plus 40 from this. He's sitting at like 50-something crit, just kind of regularly. Oh, okay, actually I'm just gonna... I might just give that kill to Marcus. I really don't want to risk anything. But I mean, if I'm gonna risk something at all, it's gonna be a Brigand. The Brigand is like one of the least threatening things to me right now. Okay, and Lowen, Marcus gonna get to B rank. We'll try to get Isadora and perhaps give them, like, let them finish out the supports, because she gives crit and crit avoid, which is very fun. Kind of goes without saying. Dorcas, Bartray. Dorcas is gonna be wild. Okay. Let's get that Brigand out of the way, and then we'll support grind until, like, turn 100. Maybe a little bit further, just to make sure that we get all of the supports. Okay, we'll send Sarah up to do the shopping, since we don't want her to support anybody right now. Okay. Marcus, let's move you guys, like, in a way that it satisfies me, so that I'm not worried constantly about missing against this gosh-forsaken Brigand, and then dying subsequently. Okay, we'll do this right here, then Dorcas, and then Bartray, and then Elliewood and Hector just get those supports. Let's see. 1 second. Okay, cool. Sorry about the audio there for a second, I had to check something. Lowen will die. Oswin will not die. So we'll try this. Okay, no crit. So I don't know who I want to get that kill. It might have to be... I mean, Rebecca's not facing that much danger. It's actually kind of fine. Let's try it. Let's get the chip. Please, please, please. Okay, we're good. Okay, that means Lowen can get the kill. That's really good for both of them. We've done it. We've done it. This map is basically in the bag. It's just down to the support grinding now. And then Eric's map is theoretically in the bag, too. Okay, Matthew and Guy. And then Oswin, Dorcas, and Bartray. And then we're going to do our shopping with Sarah, of course, as I said before. Marcus, Lowen, Rebecca. And then Elliewood, Hector. Okay, support grind. Let's do our shopping first, actually. We need 2 hand axes, 1 javelin. And then I'll trade some of those weapons over to Hector, I guess. Probably the hand axes. We get battle preps next map too, so it'll actually be fine. Hand axe, and then I guess the other hand axe, whatever. I just need to go back and buy a heal staff, and then we're all good. Oh, okay. And that's gonna go to Priscilla, assuming we get her. We should, in theory, since we have Marcus now. Support grind. Let's get it. It's almost surreal to think that we got here without casualties. And with such good level ups at that. I mean, apart from the one just like HP level up on whoever that was. Okay. Now, probably supporting. Yeah. Whatever. They got their support, that's good. Support Marcus, very good. Lowen. Support, very good. Greetings, guy. Support Dorcas, yeah, there's that. And then the other ones have to be built a little bit more, so we'll do that. This is it. We can do this. Okay, how are these supports coming along? Okay, Rebecca. Not yet with Osmond. Okay. That's fine. We'll do... Come on, get that support. We need it. We need it considerably. Okay. You gonna support now? Very cool. Now is where things get scary. Now is where things can come to a very negative standstill. We'll carry along with Marcus and Lowen and whatnot, just for the purpose of being able to rescue Hector out of the way. This is it. How does Eliwood do, actually? Eliwood dies in one hit. I was gonna say he doesn't face crit, so it's fine, but he actually dies in one hit. Okay. Please. Hector, please. That's all I'm asking. Just hit this. And don't get crit in the process. Just hit this. That's all we need to happen. That's the only thing that we need to happen. Don't get crit, Hector. Don't get crits. Don't get crits. Don't get hit, preferably. He crits. He crits. We're good. We've won. We beat this map. We're onto the Eric map. I'm also going to support grind just a little bit longer. Oh, he got speed. Cool. I'm also going to support grind a little bit longer so we proc supports immediately on the next map. But not between Eliwood and Hector, because I'm trying to prevent them from getting A rank, because I want it with Lynn and Hector. Oh, okay. We're going to do, what turn is it? It's turn 51, we're going to go to turn 75. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, counting the simulator with FOLO, 18, 19, 20, okay, 21, 22, 23, 24. That should be turn 75. And as such, we're ready to depart. They should all be ready to support next turn. Or next chapter, that is. I'm actually going to completely make sure on the Oswin Dorcas support. Oswin Fire Emblem. I need to make sure that they support immediately at the start of the next turn. Or at the start of the next game. Also, I didn't know Oswin was in his 30s. Apparently he is, as listed on the wiki. Okay. So supports are gained. We'll do... Wait, where's supports? This is... Website, please. Maybe bad website. Maybe we'll try the other wiki. The preferred wiki. Yeah. Okay, so initial of 2 per turn. Here for more details. I actually don't know. So, 2 per turn. We got them to C rank. They should be okay. I think they're fine. Whew. Here we go. Learning the numbers with FOLO. Truly. Lemon never goes bad. We have determined this through trial and error. And there's never been error in the presence of Lemon. I'm all out of water. But luckily, I have more hydration juice. And as such, I will be pouring myself another tall glass of hydration. There we go. Ah yes, the good stuff. Ooh. Spring water, not purified water. Spring water is the preferred water, and if any of you disagree, then I respect our differences, but I feel like you're incorrect. Spring water is the preferred water. Truly, that's what it is. Ah. And now that we are properly hydrated, it's time to take on Eric. Eric, we're coming for you, buddy. This time, with Marcus. This time, alkaline water, though. I've never had alkaline water. Not that I know of, anyway. Okay, Eric. Okay, Eric. We've got Marcus with us this time. And he can throw hand axes. So, how are we doing this? Javelin to him, obviously. I'm gonna put the heal staff on Matthew, because I want to give him... I want to get him to over there. Like, he's going to be more likely to go that way and recruit Priscilla. Bartray with his sword, unfortunately, he's not a hero from Sacred Stones, or he cannot promote into a hero like in Sacred Stones. Okay, we want a vulnerary on Oswin, no doubt. We want one on Lowen for sure. Rebecca can go without. Elliewood needs one. Okay. Okay, this is it. This is the one. We don't have a spare hand axe that we could give over to or we don't have a spare iron axe that we could give over to Bartray right now. A little bit unfortunate. Actually, we might. I think, yeah, Marcus has one, and he won't be needing it exactly. He can use Iron Lance for the most part. But we do want a hand axe on Marcus. No doubt about that. Who do we want the mine to go to? We'll give it to Rebecca. Just because we need to save inventory space until we get Merlinus sorted out. Okay. I don't think Bartray's going to need the hand axe as much as Marcus will. But maybe Marcus could just use Javelin. I think that's actually okay. Yeah, that's actually preferred. Because Marcus is going to be rushing out to the center immediately. We're going to send him straight down, pretty much. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or maybe 8 and stand here. And he's going to soak these guys. And we're also going to send... We're going to do like we did last time when we played this map. We're going to put Oswin here, Dorcas here, and then, like, Bartray here. Okay, so they need to be the farthest down this way. We're going to move Lowen and Rebecca this way. Elliewood. Okay, Matthew. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. No time to dilly around. We got this. We got this. We can do it. We've got this one in the bag. We have a Marcus this time. And, also, like... Oh, yeah, I forgot about, Urk. Not Eric, Urk. That's okay. This kill will go to Lowen. Watch out for Rutger. He's a real pain before you get Clarine on him. Absolutely. We'll have to watch out for Rutger indeed. He's 20 years in the future, but the 40% crit puts him right in our present time. Okay. Here we go. Marcus, you've got this. Oswin, go here. Javelin up just for the sake of it. Dorcas, right here. Support. Oh wait, can we get this support? No, we can't. We still can't get that support. That's crazy. Okay. I'm nervous. This is where it can all go badly if we have bad luck. We want Hector down here. Right over that Iron Axe, as I meant to do earlier. Okay. Matthew, we'll just send you this way for now. Sarah needs to go this way. What we could do is just rescue Sarah up a little bit. Rescue... I think probably Guy could do it, right? Support. Let's do the take drop. Take drop. Yeah, you crit so hard your parents feel it. Let's see. Okay, we'll get the support. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, this is it. This is where it begins. We're not worried at all about this top village, by the way. If I haven't made that clear, we're not even slightly worried about that village. Don't get crits. Even if you did, you would have been fine. You might double this guy even. No, you won't, because you have 3 base speed and you haven't leveled up yet. You will never crit that guy. Good job, Dorcas. Dorcas is going to be so good now that he has all of this crit avoid. Especially once we get that other support with Oswin going. It's going to be pretty nice. Especially if we can get them to A rank. Which we can do maybe in 2 chapters from now. If we get that far. Assuming we get that far. Hoping we get that far. Okay. This is good. He could have obviously gotten crit and killed there, but he didn't, so he's good. He gets the crit. Feeling like FE8 Garcia in here. Okay. And the knight will not move until we step in his range. It very well may be the perfect kill for Hector. He won't be facing the crit rate because that guy isn't that bad in terms of crit rates. Okay, this is where it gets weird. though we need to hit both of these, or we don't need to necessarily, but it helps us considerably if we do. If we can get rid of this one, then okay, we got rid of this one. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to equip the javelin immediately, or if I'd rather just stand in that thing down there with an iron lance. Okay, no, we're gonna have to stand down there with the javelin. Okay, there's Priscilla. I'm glad the Urk didn't move. Theoretically, we could get the village, but I'm really not worried about the blade. It would literally just be gold to me. Okay. So, this is where we move in with Oswin. Oswin, do your duty. Do what you did the last time. Become an insurmountable tank. We'll stand here with javelin. How much damage do you take from this guy? Probably a little bit more than Oswin. Okay, a crit is still kind of gonna hurt, but you have a pretty low chance of hitting. These guys are scary for obvious reason, but I think we're okay. 14 crit on both of them. Eliwood doesn't face crit from them. Dorcas will face a little bit since Oswin is out of the way. Okay. They should do less damage than a soldier though, so I don't think a singular one will kill. In fact, they will not. Let's not place you in range of any armor knights. Good job, Dorcas. Oh, the tension is setting in. This next turn is where everything is determined. Okay, that's a good level up. Strength, we need strength. We also need speed on Dorcas, as much as we can get. Okay, 10 on you. So Hector is not really in danger, he's taking 3. Theoretically, what we could do is place Eliwood, like, right here. But I also want Eliwood to kind of stay in the fray a little bit. We don't want him to be in range of both, obviously. So we'll place Eliwood, like, right here. And then this one will be able to fly around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and attack him. Wielding the Iron Sword. With Hector here. And Bartray here. Using a Vulnerary. They might double Bartray, I just realized. They very well might. 8. They get way down by 3, so this one will have 6, and this one will have a little bit less. So he's fine. He's in danger of getting crit, of course, but this way only one attacks Eliwood. Should always go for Eliwood because it has Weapon Triangle and he has the lowest defense among them. Actually, Bartray ties with him after weapon. No, wait. He would be at 5 and he would be at 4. So Eliwood, the prime candidate to be attacked by this guy. We can go ahead and get Urk, I guess. We don't want to stand in your range though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack to here. Can anybody take Urk? I think Matthew can, right? Yeah, he can. So I think we're okay. Take and drop. Recruits. We got the Almighty Goddess icon. This lovely, most vital stat booster. It might go to Lowen. It very well might go to Lowen. But for now, what do we want to do? For now, I'm going to place Lowen, or I'm going to place Urk rather here, and Guy here. Okay. This turn, this is the one that matters the most. Come on, Oswin. I don't know if you have the speed to double these guys, but if you do, that's absolutely magnificent. You don't. You don't, and that's unfortunate. Maybe you get one on a level up while taking all of their piddly 1 damage. Hopefully they don't crit and make that a piddly 3 damage. Okay. Marcus, I need you to not get crits by basically the pirate, and then we're all good. Unfortunate miss, but expected. Nobody else can have that forest, at least. I think the soldiers, yeah, the soldiers and the archers are going to be forced to die. And then after that, I think we're mainly in the clear, right? We won't have any problems with anybody apart from Eric following this. The rain will kick in eventually, too. Maybe we can get to Priscilla in time that she's with us by the time we take on Eric. If we can manage that, then we might be in a good position overall. Because then we would have an extra healer, one with a mount. There's a lot to think about. A lot of speculation. We're gonna have to swap over. Okay, yeah, just as expected. Went for Eliwood. Eliwood will not double, but he might crit. Okay, nope. And then one will probably go for Bartray, if I had to guess. Yep. Don't get crit. If you did, you wouldn't have died anyway, so it's fine. Oh, you crit. Okay, we take that. We take that. Good job. This map is feeling very doable. Get a good level up, Bartray. We're gonna need you for the long term. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, Bartray. You're so good now. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. Bartray's getting good. You're forced to die as long as you get hit. Okay, yeah, you're very forced to die. Nobody has ever died as hard as you have. I mean, apart from maybe that guy that took 102 damage from Hector. And then you're super dead too. That takes the 2 range out of the equation, allows us to move in our other units to attack some. We don't have to worry so much about the soldiers in the back. They can catch up to us on our own time. Yeah, it just looks a lot easier because we have Marcus. Marcus is an absolute insane boon to have this time. Okay, so Iron Sword on this guy. Probably gonna Iron Lance as a result. Imans, absolutely. He is the boy. He actually has enough speed to double these guys now. Actually, not this one, but everyone else, surely. Okay, let's not be hasty, though. Kill this one with Dorcas. The soldier and the armor knight that are left in the back catch up to us on their time. They're literally just sitting experience. Kill for Bartray. Very good. Come on. Get another good level up whenever we have the chance. Kill this one with Hector. This guy, I actually want to make sure Osmond kills first. Because if not, we have to use Marcus. Okay, cool. Very good. I think you're not in range of anybody important. I mean, Marcus is of course important, but he's not someone that will die. That's kind of the thing I'm getting at. Okay. And then Hector kills this one with the, actually, maybe Lowen gets that kill. With the help of Rebecca. Bam. Lowen kill. We need more of those in our lives. The more Lowen kills, the better. Okay. Okay, we're in the clear. I think we're actually just completely fine now. Urk is definitely a little bit scared, but, I mean, should be okay. Oh, man. The difference of having Marcus, it's like night and day here. We will probably just bring Sarah down. Yep, I think we're completely in the clear now. It is absolutely crazy how much Marcus makes the difference. Now, Eric is of course still terrifying. He has a Horse Slayer, and as such, he can kill Marcus in one hit. But we can also hand axe him. I think he's going to be slowed down a little bit considerably by 3 points. He'll be at 10 speed. Okay, we won't be able to double him in any way whatsoever. In fact, it's still going to be very much on Hector to not die in 1 round. If we can avoid that, then we're okay. Okay, very good. We don't have to really worry about that village. We have to worry about that one a little bit. You won't double here, but that's okay. We can get Osmond down there and throw a javelin, and if we miss, it's fine with Marcus. The pirate will still attack, if he can help it. Actually, we have a lot of options to get rid of this guy. Rebecca, with her B support on Lowen, would have given a little bit of extra... Oh, they have the support now. I should have just procced it. I mean, I guess I still can. Like, it's... Oh. Wait, is that the right one? Is that the one I wanted? Is that B rank? I hope it's B rank. It should be. Well, that's really good. That gives him more damage. Also, you don't double him. Uh-oh. That's really bad. So, Eliwood can protect Lowen, because he just doesn't care about crits anymore. And we can attack with Marcus. Very good. Oh gosh, Eliwood protecting Lowen, what a world. Yeah, there we go. Iron Sword. Hector behind him. I guess we could, like, keep baiting this Armor Knight down. Not really gonna matter that much, I would say. Armor Knight is basically just free experience for us. We'll keep these guys in range of each other so they hopefully support soon. You've already supported him up to B rank, and I want to leave it right there. I want the Oswin Orcus support to be the A1. Heal up Bartre, sure. Oh, we're gonna get Priscilla this time, and it's not even that big of a risk. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. Eric's gonna move in on us, and it's gonna start raining soon, but we're almost done. We're almost through him. Okay, they're gonna start moving. That's fine. Free experience. Rip either steel or iron blade. I forget which. As expected. Less expected, but also perfectly fine. The miss. Okay. Pegasus Knight. Might throw Rebecca or somebody back there to take care of that issue for us. Actually, now it's not really that big of an issue because of the rain. I think we can leave, like, probably Bartre in range. I think it's steel. 40 turns per support for Oswin Orcus, since their base is 0. Right. That does make sense, though it is unfortunate. This doesn't matter if it hits. Our main focus is Marcus hitting, which he will almost certainly do. If he doesn't crit at that. Well, yeah, he does. Okay, Marcus with the crit bonus, and also losing the crit chance. As you can see, he's at 0 crit there. That is an additional 5, so he has 13 effective crit avoid now. Okay. Very good. Pretty much good to go. I guess we could put Bartre in range of this, but I don't really want to. So instead I'll just be a little bit cautious and do it like this. Okay. Marcus is invaluable. He is absolutely invaluable. When the rain stops, the bodies drop. So let's hope we can make it through. Get these Cavaliers killed before we are approached by Eric. Don't know if we're going to be able to. I think Elliewood can kill this one at least, which is kind of huge. Very good. The other one can't move on to the forest tile just yet. I wonder if we can rescue Hector and put him in range. Actually, he can attack from there. If we can rescue Hector and put him in range, that'd be kind of very nice, actually. Mr. Pirate, you are adept in swimming in the rain, it seems. The support with Matthew will give you 5 crit avoid, and you have 5 luck, so you negate the crit down to... not enough, exactly. Can we put Marcus in range? I think Hector can rescue Marcus. So, theoretically the answer is yes. I don't think it's actually that bad for Elliewood to be the one in range, though. In fact, what I might want to focus on instead is rescuing Hector and putting him so that whenever Eric is, like, wherever he ends up, we can immediately attack. A little bit scary. Pirates should be able to swim vertically in the rain and become flyers. That'd be amazing. Okay, so we'll not attack you just yet. We'll leave the 2 sword fighters in your range so that they can mop you up. Rebecca can get this kill. Or not the kill exactly, but she can get the kill. I guess she can have the kill. Sure thing, Rebecca. Let's see. And then... Well, we can do this. Pretty much to... Oh, I forgot to turn on his animations, but there's that. Okay, we'll put Eric's on, and... Before the start of the next turn, I'm going to take a quick break. I gotta get the expected restroom break as a result of so much hydration. So, be right back. Alrighty, there we go. Perfect. Okay, now we are back. Let's see. So, where did we leave off? Also, let me get back over here so I can see chat again. Apollo's secret technique, hydration overload. You have a very good idea of what happened. So, as we determined last time, Eric will double Oswin, and Oswin's low luck will get him crit, so we can't really afford that. Oswin's support with Dorcas doesn't give him any crit avoid, it gives him like a very small amount, like 2 at the moment. So I think what I need to do, or not necessarily what I need to do, but what I want to do, is see if I can find some way to get Hector basically in range. Hydration overload causes the game to have rain weather, indeed it does. That'd be kind of amazing, to be honest. What I might be able to do is just rescue Eliwood. I don't want that guy to have the forest, is the main thing. But Eliwood isn't really facing death. Well, actually, no, he's not facing death. He's not facing death by exactly enough. So, he could theoretically crit that guy and take him off my plate. So, we'll leave him there. We'll carry along Marcus up this way and drop him off with Oswin. And then try to heal up Oswin some. And we'll keep our fighters a little bit in the back. This guy's gonna move to here, so we need to have, like, some security in terms of taking out these guys. Get the 2 big buff bouncer type dudes to be the security. Probably have a good time. Okay. Eliwood, don't get crits. I literally think you can't. Please actually get a crit. That would be impeccable. Please, please. Oh, you missed even. Unfortunate. I think the rain ends this turn too, which puts us in a little bit of danger. But theoretically we're safe. Okay, we're still safe actually. We have 1 whole turn of safety. Hector can theoretically just kill this guy. Very theoretically that is. We'll try it. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, cool. Hector has a fighting chance at killing the other 2 as well. And if he can't, then Eliwood can. We'll Rapier and Vulnerary. He won't die to 2 of them, but 2 can't attack him anyway unless he crits. We need to send somebody to save the village. Because it can't be Marcus this turn. We have to have Marcus try to kill this guy. Do we have an Iron Axe nearby? Not really, but I think it's fine. He's not going to double either way. So Iron Lance is fine. Put Oswin here on this thing right here. I think that'll be okay. Pegasus Knight, you're kind of scary. But you're not so scary that I'm going to, like, go out of my way to kill you this exact turn. Try to get this Pegasus Knight to move towards Rebecca. And if we can do that, then we can kill it with her. A combination of her and a fighter. Killing Edge would be nice, but I think we can double with the Iron Sword. I mean, I guess we might as well just Killing Edge, like, just for the safety. No crit, of course. Ouch, you actually got hits, and you could have died to a crit, but it was only 2%. Okay. There we go. I think Lowen is going to be better at the bottom, taking out those 2 Cavaliers. If he can do that, like, if he can work on these Cavaliers, then I think it's okay. Actually, we'll just have Lowen back here in general. And then keep the fighters at a decent enough place that I don't have to worry about them. Then Urt can just be here, and Sarah can be somewhere in the middle so she can heal anybody. Eric, you have moved into my territory, but you are on a forest. We have an issue. Can't be on a forest and expect me to be happy about it. Oh, okay. Please crit Eliwood. Please, 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 please get this guy out of the way. Very good, yes, very good. We needed that. And hopefully you'll crit the other one too. That would be impeccable. Okay, Priscilla is still theoretically like 2 to maybe 3 turns away from danger. More luck, more defense, we take that. Every single Eliwood level up is a good one. There are no exceptions. I guess just if you got lone HP, that would be an exception. But even so, Every stat Eliwood gets is going to be a good one. Okay, this is where the rain ends, and this is where Urk scares the heck out of me. It's like Courage the Cowardly Dog when he sees Eustace. Wow, he doesn't die to a crit now. I mean, at this point, we just do this, right? You're like kind of funny, but not really that scary. Let's do it. Hector, you've got this. You're not even on a forest. Whatever, shut up, Eric. You're dumb. Nobody likes you. You have like 4 IQ. If you went to the same school as like Merrick or something, you'd be expelled. You'd be like, you wouldn't even be in fear of turning into a Garniff. You would just be that guy that nobody likes. I don't know. I can't think of a proper way to bully him. Hopefully that suffices. Okay, you'll die if you get crit once. Eliwood theoretically doesn't die. Eliwood doesn't face any crits, so this is actually the safest bet, unless I want to... Like, I could conserve Marcus. That'd be kind of good. Lowen dies, of course. Eric could actually theoretically do this. Iron lands on you. Okay, you have 2 turns before you threaten the village. I actually kind of want Oswin to go down that way. What do you do? 11. Killing him is the undisputed best way to bully him. It's true. Okay, so we have some Pegasus Knights to take care of too. We can't keep those at the back of our mind. They have to be at the forefront. Because these are Slimlance ones, and they will double us given the opportunity. Can you stand here? Perfect. Please hit this, Rebecca. Please hit this, Rebecca. Please. Okay. Okay, good. Now Guy can kill him. I think. We'll give him the Iron Sword for the accuracy, unless Matthew can. Can't, so we'll do that. Iron Sword. Get the kill. Please don't miss. Please. Okay, good. Good. We're doing well. This is the most sus turn, no doubt about it. I don't think either of our fighters are in danger if they are standing within each other's range and both throw hand axes. That's 11 and 13 damage. Please hit this, Bartray. Please hit this. Okay, good. Good. I trust Dorcas more, so I think we're in the clear. Please hit this. Please, 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 please. That's really bad. That's really bad. Urk, question mark? Urk, you might be the sacrifice, lol. So, let's say, for an example, what happens if I leave this Pegasus Knight alive? If I leave it alive, then it would attack... It would attack her. And then she would face death, I think. I think it has enough to double her. Yeah, it has enough to double her. When Dorcas is acting sus, crying, laughing emoji. True. Dorcas is the sus one. Okay. If I could have Eliwood kill Eric, how much crit do you have? 17. I think you're still endangering us a little bit. Well, Urk could theoretically kill Eric, which would be kind of funny. But they're 93. Okay. Can't mess this turn up. Cannot mess this turn up. Okay, so I need somebody to go down this way. It has to be Marcus if I'm going to save Priscilla. He's the only one that can reach her in time. Unless... No, there's no unless. Marcus can... He could go here and kill this guy. And then, theoretically, he kills this guy. He doesn't, but Eliwood can, that's fine. We're kind of relying on this to hit, though. And if that doesn't hit... Okay. Need to take a step back and think about this one. I can't put Sarah in range of this guy, in any way whatsoever. In fact, I don't even think I can put Urk in his range, because Urk will just die. Hector actually has a pretty strong chance of dying, too. He gets doubled, 18 damage, minus 1 from weapon, or plus 1 from weapon triangle, then minus 1 for the forest. 8 times 2 is 16. If Hector takes a single point of damage, more, then he dies. And obviously Hector's a game over. Okay. Dorcas, missing that, doesn't have an effect on Hector. So, I guess what I could do is kill this guy. I can't kill Urk with him, or Eric with him. I really want to try using Urk to kill Eric. I feel like that's one of my better options right now. I'm kind of just going to have to let something happen down here. He's probably going to go for Matthew. And he can't double Matthew, though. So, theoretically, it's fine as long as he doesn't get crit by a 17, which is terrifying. Can't rescue Matthew. Okay. I think there's a complete way out of this. It does slightly rely on Matthew not getting crits. But at this point, I would have to take it. I would just have to deal with it. Okay. So, we could do Eliwood killing this guy, killing Eric. Very low chance. Less than Oswin, even. We could have Marcus try to kill Eric. Then kill the two other of these. Kill them. So, okay, so actually Hector's going to take a little bit less damage because he has the beast support with Eliwood. He'll have 2 extra defense. Let's see here. The hit rates are shaky all around. This Brigand really has to come under attack or something within this next turn. We can't lose Priscilla. We have to keep Priscilla alive. We're gonna need her, for sure. So let's say you're standing here. You're going to attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack to here. Somebody has to be standing on this space next turn if I don't put somebody here. And I think Marcus is the only one that can make it that far. So what I could do is just put Marcus here. Kill this guy with like a lance or whatever with a sword. And that saves the village, but also puts me in the most danger of not killing Eric. But I think I have a workaround that still does the job. There's someone put poison in Dorcas' button, confirming he was not the imposter. I'm gonna go for this. I think this is the way to do it. Okay, and then I can throw a javelin with Oswin and hopefully get the kill on. Wow, that was a good level up. Well, he could have used speed. We will attempt this and probably miss, and then have to use Eric, or Urk rather. Alternatively, Urk could yet again be the sacrificial lamb. What I'm going to do is attempt this, though. Please hit this Oswin. Please hit this Oswin. Please. Okay. Urk, please hit this. Going to give Hector the goddess icon, because if he dies... Excuse me? You can't do damage to him? Urk is the imposter here. Urk is our imposter. Please crit this guy. Please. No. Okay. Now what happens? I could have checked that. I had the full ability to check that, and I just didn't. What I could do now is just kill this guy with Lowen. And then try this. I think I kind of have to, because if I don't, he's going... Actually, no, he would go for Urk. He would 100% go for Urk, because he could get the kill. He could one-shot Urk. 20 damage, minus his 2 defense, with 1 on the forest. He would go for Urk, right? I'm pretty sure, because he wouldn't see the kill on anybody else. No, he would see the kill on Marcus. Shoot. Okay, that's 21, plus his 13, plus weapon triangle, so it's actually 24 plus 13. 24 plus 13 is 37. 37 minus 11 is 24. 6, right? So he dies. Urk, what have you done? Oh no. Okay, so I have to kill him with Eliwood. If Eliwood misses, we just lose. Oh my gosh. Okay. So. It has to happen, doesn't it? It has to. That's a really low hit chance, too. And then that leaves Eliwood in range of this guy. So I would have to do this. I would have to kill him and move Eliwood up through this in order to keep him out of range. Still putting him in range of that, which is less bad, but still fine. So Lowen, you have to hit this. And honestly, I would prefer that you, I would very much prefer that we have Urk standing in a way that this Myrmidon can attack. Okay, Lowen. Okay. Here we go. This is where it all lies. If we had attacked with Eliwood, he would have died. So, we got that RN out of the way. This is still bad, though. I'm gonna have to sacrifice Sarah. I'm going to give over the Vulnerary, I'm going to heal Eric, or I'm gonna heal Lowen. And I'm going to sacrifice Sarah. I'm also going to sacrifice Urk, I hope. This has to hit. This has to hit. If this doesn't hit, it's game over. Yeah, I was not certain at all. I didn't know what the RN was. I just had this weird feeling in the pit of my stomach that if I attacked, I was going to miss again like I did with Hector in the last run. Eliwood. Eliwood, this is on you. You have to do this. You have to land this hit, or else it's game over, and you will die. This run can't end. You have to understand this is the lemon run. This one's not allowed to end. Ellie good? Ellie good. Let's get it. Come on, come on. Urk, stop this nonsense. I've no wish to strike down a fellow classmate. I want you to strike down a fellow classmate, Eliwood. You sentimental fool. You think we're still in school? Oh, rhyme on a dime. Well, let me give you an education. First, you will fall, and then Hector. No, let's not have Eliwood fall. Let's not have Eliwood fall. We'll just have you fall. Foray and Ostia will be crushed beneath my boots. We've already had Ostia crushed beneath your boot. Let's not have Foray fall to your boot. Okay? Soon, all of Lesia will be under our control. Here it is, come on, come on! We have done it. We have lived for another turn. We're gonna lose Sarah. We're gonna lose Urk. There's a small chance we lose Hector. A very small chance we lose Eliwood too. Actually, it's not a small chance at all for Eliwood to die. It's not a small chance at all for Eliwood to die. It's actually very high. It's extremely high. Because there's a lance coming to attack him, and there's a sword coming to attack him. Okay, we got the Horse Slayer. That's gonna come in super handy on the chance that we live. Okay, you please don't die, Sarah. Okay, you're going to die this turn, but you're safe now. Dorcas, don't take too much damage. Don't get crit by the Pegasus. You might get doubled by the Pegasus, but don't get crit by it. Okay, we might lose Dorcas. Okay, Sarah's dead. I'm fine with this. Ooh, why me? This is so annoying. We don't lose anything by losing Sarah, we just don't have another healer. I'm fine with this death. I'm completely okay with this death. Sarah, your sacrifice was not in vain. Sarah, you get a special MVP award. I'm going to put you on the thumbnail of the next part. Sarah, you have done an incredible service to us. You have kept Eliwood alive. You have kept Hector alive. You've perhaps kept Lowen alive, question mark. But now we're in the clear. We win. We're going to have to kill those other units and stuff. But we win. We're going to win now. Dorcas getting hit here would have been really bad, and he would have probably died. Like, he still has a chance to die, and Matthew still has a chance to die because of the, like, 17% crit chance. But we've made it. He actually attacks Marcus. I don't know why. Sometimes even the perfect path needs sacrifices. Indeed it does. I will put Sarah on the thumbnail. Her sacrifice will not be in vain. Okay. Oh, he goes for Rebecca. Please don't crit. Please, please, please. Dang, that's rough. We'll have to use Will. Sorry, Rebecca. That's definitely rough, because that loses low in a support. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm honestly happy with how far we've gotten so far. We're, to be completely honest... Oh, that's actually kind of bad, too. Okay. Okay. That's still kind of bad for us on the next turn. But theoretically, we all live. So, what happens now? I guess Rebecca's not that bad of a loss. We're gonna have Bartray and Dorcas with bows, theoretically, in the future. So this is actually okay. Tuned into the stream to see Lynn cause... Yeah, for sure. Severely disappointed. Don't worry, I'm disappointed too. Okay, let's see if Urt can actually do things now. Sometimes even the perfect path needs sacrifices. Again, you have a point. It does. Losing Sarah, not that bad. Losing Rebecca, kinda bad. Theoretically, though, I think we're alive. I'm going to, like, preemptively trade away Killing Edge and this Vulnerary, because I am scared. Okay. Rebecca Carking is fine. In your books, you hate using bows in GBAFE. We're gonna be having a lot of reliance. We're not gonna be having reliance on Guy. We're gonna be having a lot of reliance on bows this run. Okay. Please hit this Bartray. Please hit this Bartray. Okay, very good. Bartray is someone you can count on. That's a good level up. And we can kill this one with Dorcas, please. Very good. The fighter bros are at it. They know what's up. They know what we need to get done. They're men who do their jobs, and that's what we appreciate. Honestly, fine level up. We get luck, that's less crit. Okay. We're going to use you to attempt to kill this guy. A double crit will not even kill Oswin. Okay, good. We're gonna have to hit him with probably Elliewood. Not quite the same ring as Bada, but Bada doesn't exist in Hector Hard Mode. Indeed. He is very much dead. By this point, anyway. Okay. Hector can theoretically attack one of them. We want Urk to try to kill somebody over here. Probably. Okay, we're gonna try this one. Come on. They are connected to the lemon herself. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, here we are. We have come a long way. And I think we're in the clear. So, Marcus theoretically still dies to a crit. And there are two of those guys coming for him. However, I think that's okay. That's not so okay, however. That's kind of bad. So, we will attack this one with Elliewood. Ellie Good, the best unit on our team, clearly. Not facing crit is massive. Elliewood not facing any crit is just the biggest thing. You cannot really have anything that's better. Really big risk. Really big risk. We could attempt a javelin toss, but I mean... Also, I kind of don't want that exactly. Although we kind of need to, don't we? So let's javelin... let's not javelin toss. It's gonna be way too low accuracy. He is on a forest after all. I guess what we could do is throw a hand axe? No, not really. Huh, that's kind of bad. The hit rate on this guy is really low. I mean, you don't die, so... Melly would. True. Okay, so now we're in the clear. We leave Elliewood and Marcus the way they are. We rescue this down a little bit, Hector down a little bit. We can't drop him, so Elliewood's going to face a little bit of crit now from the Brigands. But now Marcus doesn't face crit from the Brigands, and that's kind of big. We're almost through. We're almost through with this map. Nothing left on this side, I don't think. Oh, that... Oh, Lowen. Ooh, I just made a mistake with Lowen, didn't I? Oh, man, Lowen could get crit and killed by a sword guy. He's weighed down, too, so they're gonna have 2 shots. Ooh, that's bad. That's a bad placement. Lowen, are you gonna be okay? You can only be attacked by 1 because of the convenient placement of the forests. Ooh, Lowen. Lowen, let's not die on me. We need you for Marcus more than anything, really. Okay, don't get crit. Don't get crit on the second one. Please, 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 please. Don't get crit, please, please, please. Okay. Should be safe. Bad placement on my end. If Eliwood died on the 2% crit, I would have been livid. It would have been the end for me. Okay, now that we have Horse Slayer, we're not going to just waste it, but we are going to make a use of it, I think. Actually, we don't need to at all. We can just use Marcus. Okay, we're good. I think we're in the clear. I keep saying that, but I think it's true. I really, really think it's true. Okay. So, this is fine. We don't have to drop Hector this turn. We can if we want to, but we don't have to. So Lowen and Marcus might get the A rank support now since Rebecca's gone. Not the best level up, not even close. Those are literally the two stats we worry about the least. HP is always good, of course, but it's still kind of a shame. We might need the Horse Slayer. It's a good thing we traded that over to Oswin. I just want to be completely safe that we get the kill here. It wasn't completely safe at all, but I was hopeful, and that's about all I can have in this run is hope. Speed and defense, okay. Speed on Oswin means he, basically nothing, actually. It doesn't mean anything at all. Do you get killed by a crit? 14. I think this is no defense. 14, yeah, we're fine. Does Prissy auto-recruit if the village is left up? Indeed she does. Indeed she will be auto-recruited. I definitely forgot that this was not a Seeds map. As such, I don't know. I hope Marcus doesn't kill this guy so we can visit the shop, because I do want to get a men's staff. I don't remember if there's men's staves, actually. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to, like, risk anything, go out of my way in a specific way to, Oh, okay. Marcus just ends it for us. Honestly, that's fine. We got through the map. Priscilla will auto-recruit. She will join us, and, yeah, this map is Dimitri moment. Kill every last one of them. Here she is. Lady Priscilla. Oh, I guess Urk has to be alive, too. I'm pleased to see you well. You too, Urk. Have you been injured at all? I'm fine. My lady, if I might speak. Why am I reading this? I don't have to read this. I'm not beholden to any laws in an Ironman that say that I must read story. What a fool I am. Come on, Eric, get up. Wait, why am I doing it again? I'm just... Whatever. Lord Hector. There, I'll read one more line for you. Eliwood. Suddenly the story's pretty good. Not bad when you read only one line. Oh, we're not gonna play another chapter tonight. I've gotta get going. My roommate's gotta go to bed soon. That's why we started the stream a little bit earlier. Hopefully compensate for that and not leave you guys with a follow in the dark. But this has been so much fun. We actually made it to chapter 15 with only 2 deaths. And arguably the 2 deaths that mattered the least. Apart from, like, perhaps Urk. We're going into this map with a full roster. We can afford to bench people. I guess we can do our preparations this map. We can just take a look and see what we might need. I will probably end up revising them. Fine with a fellow in the dark. Well, I mean, theoretically we could do another one. But we've been going for, what, like almost 3 hours? Let's see. We've been going for, yeah, almost 3 hours. 10 minutes short. Oh boy, okay. So we have a lot to take care of next time. FLO After Dark, for sure. FLO After Dark is, something that you probably don't want to behold. Let's see. So we're gonna bring Oswin, that's a no-brainer. Marcus 2, definitely Lowen. We want Bartray and Dorcas, Eliwood, Matthew, and Priscilla. I think that's gonna be the play. We did actually pick up another heal staff, so that's good. Heal staff to Priscilla, men's staff 2. Killing Edge, I'm going to give to Eliwood. And a full use Vulnerary. The FLO who streams in the dark? Yeah, I'm going to end it. Here in just a moment anyway. Actually, let's consider who we want to give this goddess icon to. Who do you guys think? It might be Hector. Hector might be the best choice for the goddess icon. Prevents him from getting crit just a little bit more, and that's kind of big. He's going to be the one with the least crit avoid. Actually, no. They're still going to have 25 crit avoid. Once they're all supported up. And they will all be supported up by the time the Canos map is over. So, give it to Priscilla. I mean, honestly, Now, if I support her with Raven, she will be having, like, 15 plus 7. Yeah, she's going to be one of the least critable units on our team. I could see an argument for Oswin having it, but he has so much defense that I don't think it's gonna matter. Could also see an argument for Lowen, but I would want him to have more everything before I would be willing to give that to him. Give it to Lynn. Lynn is actually a good choice. However, she will have 25 crit avoid once it's all said and done. I could see an argument for Gorkas. I think it's gonna... might be Hector. Give it to Ken. Ken could probably make use of it. Goddess Icon Oswin would be nice against mages. I don't know if it would be. I don't think I ever want to put him in range of mages to begin with. A crit would obviously be devastating to him. Obviously, it would probably kill him. But I don't know. We could try giving the... put this over there, and then... I guess you could hold on to one of these for the time being. Give... oh, okay. I follow in the dark. As expected. Yeah, roommate has to go to bed, so... we'll do... I guess Iron Sword to Matthew, might as well. We don't want to leave this one use vulnerary just sitting around. I guess we can give one to Marcus. We probably will use Kent, if I'm being honest. I see a lot of value in bringing along Kent. Maybe the play is to hold on to the Goddess Icon for a little bit longer. And then trade... we can give it back to Urk for now. But I mean, really, I want to make use of it right away. What's my Tactician rating? We'll do... Tactician rating, let's see. Currently 1 star, so we'll be getting 1 less, here, these are the rating and data for the Tactician Lemon. Let's see what our rank is. I'm doing well. Tactics and Survival are off. Funds, EXP, and Combat, pretty on point. I'm not really worried about those, though. Currently 1 leadership star. Yep, one star. The reason for that is because we took 75 turns to grind support ranks. So that'll be eternally 1 star. Yeah, it's more than 0, for sure. Maybe we'll leave the Goddess Icon decision for the next time. I'll probably think on it over the break that I have. Thank you guys so much for coming out to this stream. It was amazing. We made so much progress this time. I'm really scared for the next chapter because this one in particular. Do stars do anything to influence the game? Every star that you have reduces crit of, it gives 1 point of crit avoid to every single unit on your army. And everybody who has the same affinity as you will get like a 5, maybe 10%, I think it's 5% bonus to hit and avoid. Which, you know, kind of nice. Might as well. But yeah, thanks so much for coming out, everybody. It was a lot of fun. Look forward to the next stream, either... it might be Monday, maybe Tuesday. Either Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. Because tomorrow, an episode of Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror, and then the next day, an episode of Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror. And then the day after that is Persona. And then we'll see what happens from there. So, yeah, I guess that's about all I have to say. If you like the video, make sure to like, and if you're new to the channel and you've been here for the whole stream, make sure to subscribe. So, yeah, good night, everybody. Till next time. And I'll see you later.